What's up? What's up? It's the Arthur Moats Experience with Deke. I'm Arthur Moats, and that's my main man, Deke.
What's good, bro?
Everything is good, Deke. You know what time it is, man. It's game week. We're going into another game undefeated. Not many teams around the league can say that.
Yeah, it's only half.
Come on, man.
It's like 6 or 7
tops
right now.
Yeah, man. So definitely feeling good about that. We got the chat already with us live, loud and proud. Salute to y'all as well. Deke, we're gonna have multiple guests on the show today. I don't know if we've ever done that before. So salute to multiple guests being on the show. It's a special time. We're gonna obviously talk to the homie TG because
finally showing up.
Hey, look, he been ducking you for far too long, Deke. Far too long. So we're gonna get some answers today. We don't gotta wait long either. 3 o'clock. Holla at us, all right? But then after that, at 4:30, we get to talk to the Steelers star nose tackle, that boy out of Wisconsin, Keeanu Benton. Cannot wait to talk to him, man. Obviously, we've been fans of him since he's joined the squad. So, plenty, man, that we're gonna, have fun talking with him about. But definitely a fun show. And at some point, I guess we'll talk some Chargers, Steelers. I guess we'll give him some of that today, too. So, with that being the case, we're not going to do a lot of, warm-up time because, like I said, in 15 minutes or less than that, the homie TG will be on with us, man. But before I get too far in this, Deke, I almost forgot. How's you, man? Everything good with you?
Yeah.
You look good, man.
I try.
Sharp as usual. Shout out to you. I like the feet, too, man. I peeped the Jordans on you, man.
I got the big wedding this week.
I know, man. The mystery wedding that you're not getting married, but you might be catching the bouquet or the garter, right? Yeah. How do we set that up? I want you to catch it.
I'll just be chilling.
I'm just saying, man. If you catch it, it's not a bad thing, man. All right, you don't have to duck it. It's not bad.
So I was doing a lot of wedding shopping today, actually. Not for the people getting married.
I was about to say for the gifts or for you?
No, for myself to make sure my fits are on point for, like the wedding day brunch.
Yeah.
Like the morning of, got to make sure the fit's right.
Fit check.
Friday
fit
night
check.
for the dress rehearsal.
Fit check.
Yeah, I got to make sure everything's on aesthetic, on brand throughout the whole weekend.
Facts.
And we're looking proper. We're looking clean.
I like it, baby. I like it.
Yes, you got to take care of yourself before you take care of others.
Hey, that's what they say. Fill up your own cup before you can fill somebody else's
right,
up, man.
Before I get my buddy and his girl their wedding gift, I got to make sure I'm ready.
Yeah, I like that right there. I like your mindset.
I don't have much more time.
Hey,
it mimight just be cash.
It's like that sometimes, man. The best deals get done at the last minute. Cam, move, come on, man. Watt, yeah, just pay him at the last minute, man. It always works better that way. So I definitely like that, man. Yeah, Nick Bit, we trying to see who is your +1, Deke? Because they said everybody got a +1. What is her name? What she look like? Huh? Or I shouldn't assume. Who do they? What do they look like? Yeah, there we go.
No, you can assume.
I don't want to get canceled, man. I'm sorry.
You can assume it would be a female. You could definitely. It's safe to assume that.
All right, fair enough.
We're chilling, man. We're chilling.
Okay, I like it. I like it.
I'm showing up. I'm having a good time.
Hey, and I like the fact that I just be asking every single time about your love life, your personal life. You could be over here like, bro, I don't want them to know that. I just be asking away. My bad, bro. But I be excited, man. I'm sorry. They know I'm married. Yeah, married for a long time. All right, try to stay that way every day. It's my goal.
Tyler from the 334 put it well. I do think this way sometimes. Says, LOL, Deke said he went to get y'all a gift, but realized he was the gift.
Oh,
I do think that sometimes.
I love it.
Whenever I show up to a friend's house or
I'm here.
That's
the
with
gift.
Other people that typically, like Christmas time. I'm not a big gift guy. It's just my presence works. I think
funny thing you said
enough.
that, bro. Me and my wife, we've had discussions with other people about that because some people feel like, yo, if they show up, that is the gift. Them showing up, and you're like, no. The gift captures regard. Like, if you're invited, that's supposed to be there, but then your presence is like, oh, that's also awesome too. But we're seeing like how different people were like, no, if I'm gonna show up, I don't give a gift at all, or I give a gift if I'm showing up, but if I'm not gonna be there, oh no, you don't get no gift. I'm like, nah, man, you gotta send the gift, man. The gift is if you're there or not, just send it. It's the thought. Now, me being there, that's different. Probably gonna pull up, but I'm gonna drop a gift though. Definitely team drop gift. I like your Deke, man. I like how you doing it, man. I like how you doing it, baby. All right.
That's really all that's been on my mind.
I like it, man.
That's really all that's been kind of going on in my world the last couple days.
Man, I'm over here running,
Because
ripping.
it just feels
that time.
terrible
Yeah.
without football. It feels like we're in the desert. It's only been 2 days,
That's
Tuesday
it.
and Wednesday. I
That's
don't
it.
have anything to watch.
Yeah. But we back on tonight, man.
At
Jets,
least when,
Patriots.
I guess when at least hockey comes around in NBA, you could
And you
throw
can get
on
them,
some random
you
games.
know, in about a month we'll get the MAC action. Then they
Yeah.
play some of those on Wednesday nights. I usually think it's like a month or two into the season we get those. So just a little bit longer, man.
It's crazy, actually.
Nah.
I don't know what the deal is. I don't know why it's specifically, what is this, year 5 of us doing this?
Yeah.
Where I feel like the Tuesday, Wednesday in between the football games is so
It's a long time.
It's
Yeah.
like it feels way longer than even last year, a couple years ago. I don't know what it is.
You just hungry for it, man.
I'm a big football guy.
You 10 toes down now, man. Yeah. You all the way in this thing, man. Knee deep in this thing, man. I like it. Shoot. Yeah, it's football time. See, I haven't felt like that. I was over here like, whew. I done had 2 days to breathe. I got high school football tomorrow, Deke. I think that's what threw me off. That's why I feel way more just busy this week. You know, I got the call tomorrow for the game of the week, Steelers Showcase. We got Aliquippa, you know. This is school with Darrell Reeves, Mike Ditka, Ty Law, the Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Most Hall of Famers from one high school, period. Ain't no other high school to do it like Aliquippa. But they got Penn Hill, so, you know, I've been over here, you know, studying up on them, watching up on our big
Aaron
matchup.
Donald.
Hey, come on, man.
Is he
You know,
going?
I don't know if he's going to be there. I don't know.
He's got nothing else to do.
Yeah, you're right. He's kind
Might
of
as
well. He's
well.
looking for ads. He's looking for a new ad for you guys.
Who?
You said Donald, right?
Oh,
Yeah, for
the
Pitt.
Pitt Athletics
Yeah,
director.
he's checking for that too.
Okay.
So he's kind of a little busy.
Whoever knows how to raise the money,
Yeah.
that's who I want. Whoever's got big pockets and knows how to get the cash flowing.
I like it. I like it. I also got my guests for Sunday too. We got multiple guests this year now, Deke. So
Really?
yeah, man, 2 different locations. FedEx
It's
Great
like a
Hall.
round table.
Yeah, so FedEx Great Hall is obviously the first spot. That's the Cope aesthetic. You already know, 11:30ish. Be there, be square. You know how we do, man. Rock out live. We got John Cole for that one. Shout out to John Cole. All right, he will be the guest on Sunday at the FedEx Hall.
Is it all 5.5s?
You see the 5-5. I wish the third. I wish.
D. Bush.
I wish. Wow, you're funny, bro. Why you play so much, man? Why you play so much? All right, stop playing. Stop playing.
Well,
All right, stop playing. So the other guest is Matt Spade. Shout out to big tall Matt Spade, man.
Wow.
Obviously former teammate of mine, but that is going to be in a different location. That's in the UPMC club. I don't even know where that is all the way. I was like, all right, I'll find it. Just walk me to the location. But they back to back. That's at noon time frame, all right? So, yeah, there you have it, okay? Don't want to miss either one. Make sure if y'all down there on Sunday and y'all out there in the morning early out there, man, pull up FedEx Great Hall, 11:15, 11:30ish. And then, like I said, UPMC Club with Matt Spade later on as well, man. But yeah, bro, so they keep me busy, man. I feel like I've been running around. And I got this meeting tonight, Deke. I told you about this meeting tonight.
Yeah.
It's a 2-hour meeting, Deke. It's a long meeting I got
It's a
tonight,
long
Deke.
time.
Deke, I have a long meeting tonight, bro.
You know what I'm doing after the show.
You're so lucky, bro. I
So,
wish.
I'm pretty pumped.
I
about it.
wish, man. I wish. I'm going to be sitting here like this, like.
We might have to cut off this Keanu interview early. Try and get out
Just
of
be
here.
like, yep. Just like, yep. I'll be thinking of you the whole time, like, man, I wish I was with Deke, bro. Oh, I wish I was with Deke right now. So yeah, it's just be one of them days, man. But with that being the case,
Real quick though,
Oh, go,
both
what you
of
got, what
those
you got?
guys you're interviewing, they'll be able to talk on the Steeler culture
yeah,
and
this
what
is
Steeler
also true.
football is supposed to look like,
This
just
is
like
facts.
Holmes. Like,
This is definitely
those
facts.
are 2 guys that knows what it takes.
They've been a part of it, man. This
Yeah.
is definitely facts.
So if you
Definitely
want to ask
facts.
them about tradition and what needs to be done, what it takes,
hey,
what
hey.
sacrifice
Hey,
needs to happen.
putting it on my list.
John
all
Cole
right?
and Matt Spade.
It's on the list of questions to ask. How about that?
Matt Smith, low key, because I mean he was just like that secondary tight end, first
Yeah.
blocking tight end. Never got the stats or anything, the accolades that Heath Miller did, but
Mhm.
stuck around for a long time. Was
This
part
is
of some
facts.
Super Bowl champion teams.
This is facts, man. I
Did
like
his
Spade.
job.
You know, them the homies, man. Them the
John
homies.
Cole,
That's
Terry
my 5-5.
Bradshaw's blindside.
That's 5-5. Come on, man. World's strongest man. That's 5-5. So you know what time it is, man. But yeah, I'm excited to talk to both of them dudes, man. So I would definitely make sure I ask both of those individuals those questions, man. So like I said, y'all lock in with us, man. If you are down there early, FedEx Great Hall, 11:15, 11:30 time frame, and then the UPMC Club at noon time frame. All right, that's why we having both of those interviews live out there, man. So shout out to both of them and whoever else pulls up. But with that being the case, I do see you, Daniel Coleman, shouting out the jersey. Shout out, I appreciate you as well. I'll talk about that in a little bit because I got about a couple minutes before we got to get this thing rolling. But let me get this real quick, D. Because
oh wow,
so you ready? Yeah, you just caught on, right? You just caught it, right?
Wow,
you caught on, right? What happened, right? Yeah. So
I'm concerned a little.
So check it out. I love my son. That's the end of the day. All right. We copped these jerseys probably about 4 weeks, because we did back to school shopping. So he had the Jordan shorts, and they did the shorts to match the uniform. He's like, "Yo, Dad, can I get the jersey?" God, don't go to the jersey. 3 weeks ago, it's been sitting there just chilling. Last night, he has his baseball game. They end up losing by one tough situation, so he was a little down. And he's like, "Dad," he's like sad. And he's like, "Could we wear our jerseys tomorrow?" And I'm like, "Oh, all right, yeah, let's wear the Jordan, the UNC joints. They'd be fire." Whole time, Deke, dress him up. I get dressed. We're 20. We take the pick. We get on out. And it's not until I drop him off at school that it hit me. Who the heck we play this week in college football, man? Oh, I say, hold on. I know I ain't just do this. And it's a podcast day. I know I ain't just do this today, bro. Obviously, Jim, you had UNC this weekend, man. This was completely by accident because you already know whenever the perp and goal out there, it's always F them and it's love us, man. All right. And yeah, it didn't click. And I was just like, but I was already committed, and little man, he's committed. So that's why this happened, man. So let me just throw it out. And if y'all can see behind Deke said it's a pair of shoes missing, because I even had my favorite pair of Air Jordan. I got my Legend Blue joints, you know what I'm saying? Or Columbia's Legend Blues, whatever y'all want to call it, but the Jordan 11s, man. The all white, because it was like, yo, we killing them. And then it hit me, and I'm like, oh, my gosh. I know I ain't just do that, bro. So, yeah, here we go. Okay, here we go. But with that being the case, let me pay this bill real quick.
G would understand, though, right?
He would, but he wouldn't because, like I said, it was a tough one last night. It was a very tough situation. And I was just like, all right, we got to do something to keep the morale higher. It's tough when you lose a nail biter. You know that. Everybody likes the blowouts, but the nail biters hurt. And those are the ones where you're like, all right, bro, come on. I got you. Like, we here. We done been here before. We done lost nail biters before. This is nothing new. In fact, you run to these opportunities. All right? Don't run from it. Run to it.
You should be rocking that LeBron more than an athlete hat right now.
You see what I'm saying?
With that jersey.
Come on, bro. You know what I mean? Because I was on my dad energy, man. Just so here I am. Yes, I got my MJ UNC on as JMU was gonna play
Bigger
UNC.
Than football.
Oh gosh, yeah. It just
bigger than sports.
It hurts.
More than an athlete.
I'm on my dad life. Okay, this is a dad thing. It was not I'm a supporter thing today. All right, so yeah, here we are. I'm just gonna own it. So that's why I was like, yep. I didn't even catch it until, like I said, he was getting out the car. I'm like, oh no, bro, what? Yeah. So shout out. Bro.
Hey, yeah, so I'm seeing in the chat volume might be a little low, and that's probably my fault because I didn't check it before we started.
Well, what about now, player? Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're good. I can see it on the levels now. Yep, solid.
Mic check.
Yeah. There it is. You know what? Let me check the mic real quick. Can I check the mic real quick, D?
Yeah.
All right, so check it out because today's show is brought to you by DraftKings Sportsbook, only the top-rated sports booking app in all of North America. I mean, it is safe, it is secure, and it is reliable. And, of course, with that being the case, it is football season. So when it's football season, we come bearing gifts. And that gift is the promo code of Moats. Why is it special? Because when you download the app, make your first initial deposit, $5 minimum, you will receive $250 in bonus bets along with 1 month free of that NFL Plus Premium. I mean, it's pretty fire fuego. You don't want to not have that. I mean, this is how you get to follow up on your squad and, have a little bit more excitement on game days. I love it. But we also know that at times, you get uncomfortable. You having too much fun. And you get lost in the sauce. Some might call it a gambling problem that might get developed. And if that is the case, for those that are living in New York, it's a certain number that you can text. But for everybody else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said a 1-800 100 gambler. I said, you better go. 1-800 gambler. Now I'm back to regularly scheduled programming. Hopefully the mics work good, man. I don't know about y'all, man. Y'all let me know in the comment section. Don't forget to hit that like button.
Some are saying it might be a little too loud.
Oh, now it's a little too loud. Oh, no, there's no way they just said that, man. Listen, hit that like button one time for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe. I know you're digging what we doing. And hurry up and drop it in the comment section where you're tuning in from, because I got to call TG, all right? So while y'all dropping it, Deke going to give you the shout out. I'm going to get the homie on, and we going to get right, all right? But it sounds like, see, Landon said, man, my ears feel heavenly now. I see you. Trent John said he joined at the exact right time. Let me see who else is in the building, man. Nick Bitt said, fire, fuego. David Decker said he hears all the extra high notes today. AJ Martinez says, man, the cops are coming because it's going to be too much of a crowd coming here for an encore performance. I get it, man. Trust me, I get it. Daniel Coleman said I gave him Marvin Gaye. It was Marvin Gaye going on. Because what happened was when we did this yesterday, and I gave y'all the downplayed version. What did they say? They said, yo, Moats, that wasn't good. That wasn't above the line. They was like, yo, what's going on, man? You tripped out. Like, yeah. So I felt like I had to come back today and let everybody know what time I'm on, all right? So I'm glad that y'all could, relate to what I was giving them right there like that, man. So shout out. And Lifted Ones, I did see you had a question. You said, Moats, how do I oh, no, you said, how do you illegal gamble? I can't tell you how to illegal gamble. I thought you said, how can you gamble if it's illegal where you're located? And I was going to say, if that is the case, they do offer a fantasy football option as well. So you can wager on those, and that is legal that way.
Move to a different state.
That too.
We got Daniel Coleman tuning in from Niles, Ohio, the 330.
Let's go. Shout out to the 330.
Stan Claire from the 905 Toronto.
Hey, I like that.
Tom Jade from the 707 Napa, California.
What up?
Arthur Keys.
Respect. I've been confused with her before, too. It's not my first time.
Lamont Curry, 803, Trenton, South Carolina.
Trenton, South Carolina. Let's go.
Barboski Auto. Unfortunate scenario. He
What happened
says,
to Bart?
man, my dog Alberto, a chameleon, died yesterday.
Oh, no.
Love that little dude. Was there for every DMT trip.
Wow. Jesus. Shout
Sorry
out.
to hear, bro.
I like it, bro. I like it.
Sorry to hear.
It's like that sometimes, bro.
But he felt comfortable sharing that with us, so I thought it was a good idea to read
Yeah.
it. And maybe that'll help him out.
Yeah.
In the morning process. We got Leland from 717 York, PA.
Shout out to York, PA. And it looks like we got the homie ready, so I'm going to get him dialed up, and then you're good on your side.
I got to get my headphones in. Mike Hood, the 614.
Shout out to the 614. Shout out to Mike Hood, if you know, you know.
Nick Bitt from the 508, the Woo, Massachusetts.
The woo. I like the woo. All right. Let me get the homie dialed in real quick.
Hello?
Yo.
Okay.
Yo. There he is. There's that man. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, we talking about, and we talking to, that one and only Pittsburgh Steelers alum. I'm talking about that West Virginia Mountaineer. Ooh, it used to be almost heaven.
Look, I came here to keep this PG.
Ooh.
I'm not here on that.
Hold on. I'm just going on the intro. I'm just introing my former locker mate, one half of the locker mates, the one and only Terence Garvin, ladies and gentlemen.
What's happening, man? How you doing? I'm not on that. Don't ask me nothing about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Whoa.
I'm not on that. We're not on that. I've never seen you act like this before. This is who you are. I've never seen you act like this.
Man,
No.
I just know, it was almost having all of last week. The talk was talking, it was super loud, it was loud. I was like, bro, everything felt good, and now all of a sudden I was like, man, TG don't want to talk. He don't want to text no more. I was just like, bro, TG would text us at 9:00 in the morning on Monday of last week.
Yeah,
I said,
he's
bro,
always got his college football weekend updates.
I was like,
in the
bro,
chat.
where is the TG at? Where is TG, bro? I just didn't know what was going on, man.
Yeah, man, I don't even really, man.
Yeah.
I just, a broke cock is right twice a day.
Wow.
Like,
wow.
I could just say we didn't get it done. I faced out like, we just didn't get it done. Like it just. The inferior team won this battle like we did.
Inferior team? What?
We didn't get it done. We didn't get it done.
Inferior team.
TG,
you see where Eli Holstein is in this Heisman conversation?
We went over there.
That's not your line, TG. You can't say the inferior team. You can't say that. That's not your line, bro.
I feel like a Jake Paul fight.
What happened?
This is how we felt. This is how we feel with Jake Paul fight. Like a Jake Paul fight, man. Like, we went in there to get certain things done. We didn't get it done. Like,
oh man, this is crazy, bro.
Moats, what's that?
This
is crazy, bro.
Keep that same energy.
I like to keep the same energy. I'm just
keep that same energy.
This energy doesn't feel the same.
The first thing TG said is that I'm here to keep it PG. I don't even want to talk about it.
Keep it PG.
That's not what it was.
I'm being honest. We lost to an inferior team. Like, they say you should never play down to your opponent, to your competition. We played down to the level of our competition.
Is that right?
We look terrible
like
out there.
You got lucky
terrible.
that you were up 10. We just had to say, let's stop
It looked
playing
like we
around
had
anymore.
a bad week of preparation for that. We must have been
Let's
looking
stop
forward.
relaxing. It's like the video game meme. Like we got up out of the chair a little bit in that fourth quarter.
It was that tier 3. I guess we slept on that tier 3 a little bit too hard. Like, I don't know.
So time. Are you trying to say this was a Tomlin loss? Is that what I'm hearing from you, man?
No, I think the program's West Virginia's in shambles. They're trying to fire their head coach after that game.
That 9-win Steeler team will lose to that 2-12 team. You'd be like, "What's that? Where'd that come from?"
This the Chicago Bears loss. Is that New
York
Jets loss? That's what this is.
Man,
though.
I can't believe we did that. Yeah, I'll be honest, but like to talk about it. That was it was who was going to get the ball last in that moment. They got the ball last. We didn't get it done.
And that was
but
it.
It was man, terrible loss, man. You can't lose that to them. They don't know how to win. You can feel it. They don't even know how to win.
I don't know about that.
I'm disappointed in us and how we
comeback wins these last 2 weeks against rivalry teams. It feels like we know how to win. I think that's the one thing we do know how to do.
Get them off you, man.
No, that was weak. I'm so disappointed. Like, that was weak because they're not
scoring 10 points in the last 4 minutes of the game. Is it knowing how to win? Or I'm sorry, 14 points. Being down 10 and scoring 14 points.
And then you're on here like we got a quarterback now. Like, bro,
you heard what he said. You heard what he said. Hey, TG.
Whooped that whole
TG.
Game.
He lit that WU pack at Acashore.
Yeah.
He had the WU pack on deck at Acashore, bro.
I know.
I was like, wow, that's heavy-handed, bro. He was like, yo, I'll go to jail behind this one. That's what he was ready to let everybody. I was like, yo, that's how you know it's real. Yeah. Yeah, he got it back there. Hey, man, shout out to Pitt, bro. You know how.
Man, don't say words like that. But like, they got out of there. We did that. We let it. We went to accomplish a mission and we didn't get it done. That's really all to it. Like,
I've been hearing Sweet Caroline all weekend now, man. I'm just starting out. It was like stuck in my head. Going into the game, I had the fight song. I had the WU fight song stuck in my head. You know what I mean? Yeah. I had Country Roads in my head. Now everything is Sweet Caroline. It's just like, how do we get here?
I heard we took over the stadium, though. I heard it felt
That's not true.
It felt like an away loss. Like,
I was there. That's not true.
I heard we took over the stadium.
It was like last time. The split was like last time. 75%.
My boy said, yo.
25%
like a Mountain Nation.
He said it was a road win for Pitt.
Yeah,
you silly, bro.
It was a road win.
No, I was there. I don't know where you're getting your intel from. I'm being honest. It was like 75 Pitt, 25 West Virginia. Virginia people showed up, but overall the atmosphere wasn't as good as the first Backyard Brawl at Hines, though. Like it
The
was,
one-
it was
like-
completely packed for the first one. This
I
one was
think-
probably 80% capacity.
I think we take it a little more serious than they do. You know, like we really don't like them. They're
How did they
just-
win?
Yeah, they'll steal one every now and then. They stole one. They're good to steal something. They do steal one. They done stole some stuff from us, man. This is this one goes in the books.
I think
This one goes in the
I
books.
think you guys do take it that serious to the point where this might be a program-shattering loss for you guys. Like, I'm hearing about.
I did see
coach
they wanted
getting
to fire.
fired,
I
you
saw
got-
they
you
wanted to
got
fire Neil Brown. I was
clean
like,
house.
man,
Yeah.
that's wild. He gave
It
y'all
was
double-digit
tough.
wins in the bowl game last. He was in the
Yeah,
Duke Mayo. We put Mayo on the man.
I feel it. You don't lose to those guys, though.
But
not those guys.
you gonna fire him after the Mayo? He
No,
the Mayo bad for y'all boys, man.
Yeah, we just gotta pick it up, man. You know, like
Kenneth
This is a
Moses
great guy.
said
We just
TG's
gotta-
mouth wrote a check them boys couldn't cash.
No. They said y'all quarterback ain't like that. They said y'all got the Temu version of Travis Hunter over there. That what y'all got? They say y'all dual threat guy ain't
man.
nice like they dual threat. Oh
a
man.
double G.
They said they got the real Tavon Austin on their team, man. That's what I heard,
No,
man.
it
Dang,
didn't
come
look like
on,
that.
bro. They said they
Yeah.
quarterback more Pat White than y'all quarterback. Oh man, that's
303 touchdowns, 3 games in a row.
that is
Two
some
fourth quarter
them
comeback
Geno,
game-winning
Geno
drives.
numbers. Them Geno numbers. That's woof.
Geno number.
Them Geno
Those not
Fahazen
Geno
was
numbers.
Geno Fahazen was a 300 a week type of dude.
I think Holstein's in the top
He was
10
300
for
a week. You
the
know
Heisman
Geno was
odds right
300
now.
a week, man.
That's not a 300 a week dude. over there,
Geno was
man.
300 a week. He just went 300 a week. Got
303 touchdowns, game-winning drives, fourth quarter comeback. Like, what else are you looking for at this point in the season? Moats, am I wrong? Two rivalry wins.
What's the
Two
record?
rivalry
What's your
wins,
record?
too.
What's the
At
record?
Cincinnati and
What's your
then
record?
Backyard Brawl.
What's your record?
We have no losses. I know that.
Hey,
We've played 3
TG.
games and we have no losses.
TG, no losses, bro. Does the defense have a rebuttal? What would the defense like to say? Because
But they
man,
play.
ooh.
It beat us.
Oh, I was about to say, I was like, hold on now, hold on.
We beat Cincinnati on the road.
Since he on the road, that got to count for something,
That's
right?
a rivalry game. River City rivalry.
Yeah.
And Kent State at home. And we
It just
we
was a
should've put up
disappointment.
50.
It was a disappointing week in terms of that. Like, it really was.
Moats, I'm
You
just
know.
a little disappointed because we know how loud TG was
He was
last
loud.
week, and even the
I'm-
weeks
I'm
leading
dis-
up, the months leading up. to
I'm
this game.
disappointed.
We saw him in the summer at the golf course. Even at the golf course, he was
Yeah.
barking. I was
just,
like, man,
I was
this
just
is-
hoping
wow.
the post game commentary would
Wow.
be as loud as the
I
pregame
just-
commentary.
I'm here.
Man.
I'm here. I
Time
just
out.
feel distraught.
Okay. I get what it is. Strength of schedule. So obviously, West Virginia has been playing way tougher teams. So who all has West Virginia played this year so far? Let's just go down the let's make it all apples to apples. All right. So you said y'all had Cincinnati, Kent State, and West Virginia. Okay, that's respect. What about
I
West
don't know where
Virginia?
you're going with
Who's
this.
West Virginia? I'm just trying to see where we at, man.
All I know is we had a backyard brawl last weekend.
Okay.
And Pitt come out of there victorious.
Well, because maybe West Virginia only has one loss. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Oh,
How many losses West Virginia got?
I got 2 losses.
Two. Who they lose to?
They lost to Penn State
Okay,
They
we
lost
are
to-
all right. Respect.
and those guys.
All right, in H2P. Okay. Who y'all beat there? Who's the one against? Had to be somebody
We
dope.
did some.
Had to be somebody dope.
Yeah.
Who y'all beat?
We knocked somebody out.
Who y'all get? Who y'all get? Tennessee.
It wasn't wrong.
Was Tennessee? Arkansas. Who was it? Nigga, Akron. Who was Virginia beat? Am I missing something here, bro?
was it Slippery Rock?
No, don't play. Don't do it
Yeah,
like
it
that.
was
Don't do it like
Slippery
that.
Rock.
Don't do it like that. Don't do it like that.
IUP?
Who y'all beat for? Am I missing it? Who y'all
Yeah,
play?
It was
Albany.
Albany or something.
No, TG, stop playing.
You never seen them play though? They tough.
Oh my god! I know you ain't just say that.
They
TG,
tough.
TG. Did you say Albany, bro? Like,
We
like,
got-
like
yeah.
the Albany, bro?
Yeah, they tough, man. You know, I see them a lot. They got good tape. Like, they tough. Play good ball.
Ooh. All
Knock
right.
that down.
Oh,
I think we could have used a better opponent last week against before we seen
that's
them.
what it was.
Uh,
Oh,
Yeah, we
okay.
probably need it.
You said
we
Albany got
probably
good
need a
tape
better
though. You
squad
said-
I'm
man.
just hearing excuses.
Ooh.
What didn't TG say before this game? Like, no excuses?
I
No
saw West
excuses,
Virginia was
backyard
coming off of a
brawl.
win last
Oh
week.
God,
West
that's
Virginia's
just
coming
I
up
saw
here.
West Virginia was coming off of a win last week. I didn't know
I
it
don't-
was Auburn. I just seen they come off. I was like, oh, both teams coming off of when they hot. Like, yeah.
I don't have
Albany.
nothing to say. I don't have nothing to say.
Yo, you played.
I don't have nothing
You
to
tried to
say.
hit the Colorado. You was like, it's North Dakota State. They're really good. No. Not Albany. Not Albany. They don't get to be talking. Not Albany, man. Oh.
We did not get it done.
Not my dog, man.
DG, can Holstein get some respect on that? Ooh. What was that, 2nd and 30 pass, teardrop, corner of the end zone, double coverage? It might have even been triple coverage. I got to recheck the tape.
And West Virginia got good defense. They got good defenders. Yeah. So that's 3 quality players that happened.
It's not like we're trying to figure out what we are right now. You know,
no,
it sounded like you knew Bishop what you guys had, right?
Beanie Bishop was just on that defense last year, and he's the starting nickel for the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Right. Y'all have Zach Frazier that was there just last year. He's the starting center for the Pittsburgh Steelers this year. Y'all got NFL starter guys. Like, y'all are a factory. You're starting in the NFL. You played in the NFL. Will Johnson played in the NFL. Come on, man. Y'all are NFL factory, man.
Yeah, it's a factor.
What am I missing here? What we talking about? Y'all two starters. They starting for us right now from your school. Y'all got talent, man.
TJ, it sounded like you were really confident in what your team was just last week whenever you called in.
We're still starting stuff out. You can tell.
Man. I guess that's the effect Pitt can have on teams.
Yeah, when you lose the bad teams, you gotta restart. Like, we gotta restart. When you lose the bad. You know how that is. You lose the bad teams, you gotta figure things out. Like, that's a bad loss to a bad team. We didn't get it bad, but you got that done. Respect. That's right. That's all right. It's all right. There's no love. It's no love. It's still the same.
We got a game this week to be 4-0. I mean, does 4-0 sound like a bad team to you, man?
Hey, man, 4-0 sounds good. 4-0 sounds really good, actually.
I'm probably going. You know how that goes from here.
Oh.
Okay. That thing goes on the downhill. Like, that was the Super Bowl, man.
I'm looking at the rest of the ACC, and I think the conference is a little down right now.
They say Pitt might be the favorite right now, bro.
No, man, that was the World Series, and it had to be.
That was the World Series for them boys?
Yeah.
No, they jumped us. No, we're on to the next. Yeah, we're thinking ACC. We're thinking playoffs. We're moving on.
Are you talking like that over there?
What?
You're talking big words like playoffs.
I have seen that though.
Well, that comes with winning an ACC championship, and we are definitely in the mix for that.
TG, I was gonna say, I actually saw that like from a national perspective. They had said that Pitt now has an awesome chance or a really higher chance of not just winning ACC, but being one of those one of the main teams like in the playoffs right now.
It's because of the ACC. You look, Florida State's down. Clemson ain't what it used to be. Yeah. Like who's the favorite?
I mean, you know your boy DJ. He doing Florida State bad, man. I know you like DJ a lot, bro.
Syracuse is tough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there are a couple teams that like have
Boston College,
Georgia Tech.
Shout out Coach Lewis.
I was about to say,
but it's open.
But think about Boston College head coach too, man. They got a former league dude up there now, man.
Come on, it's a lot of heat coming at them. Boston College gonna win the ACC.
Mm-hmm.
Boston College is gonna win the ACC.
Okay.
Louisville's tough up the street. Syracuse ain't no joke. Syracuse
you seeking comfort over there. They say you seeking comfort.
No, I'm not seeking comfort.
They say I'm not. They say you seeking comfort.
That's what it sounds like.
I've accepted my.
They're saying the same thing about Pitt. You could throw Pitt into this mix.
Did you say you accept your serenity?
Talking positively about.
Get some serenity, man.
I accept my humility with dignity, my humbleness with pride. Like they won that game.
I'm going to Holmes' yoga event.
He might need some yoga. He might need some yoga, bro. Hey, TG, if you in the city, man, pull up the tone time, man. San Antonio got a yoga event in a couple weeks, man. It's gonna be good for you. Get some clarity, man. Just some acceptance, some peace. All right. Yeah.
We'll be back.
For sure. Hey, but on a lighter note,
it should have been, honestly. Just if we're gonna be honest, you know what I mean. The game should have been in West Virginia. Like it was 1-1. We won the last one. They should have brought it back to us.
We're going. I don't know. Morgantown next year.
Yeah, we'll bring that party back to Morgantown. Let's do that. Yeah, let's bring it back to Morgantown. Let's talk over there.
You better hope Holstein's not here still.
Just bring it back to Morgantown. Whatever you bring, I can't wait. 365. We're already on the clock.
365. Let's go.
Yeah, we'll be ready next year. I can tell you that. But I am disappointed. I'm upset.
You're already talking about next year.
Yeah, I'm upset.
We still got a 2024 season here still. We still got, what, 10 weeks of this season?
Hey, It's like that, man. So no worries. It's all good. Find comfort in something. Who y'all got this week? Who y'all got this week? You know what? Find comfort in Florida Memorial University. I saw y'all played to a tie this week. I saw that. Shout out to the weather, bro. Shout out to the weather. I was like, my dog got a tie. The game got stopped because of the weather, bro. I said, oh, this is crazy. So you couldn't even get the victory of that. The satisfaction of at least I won mine. That's tough. You went 0-1-1. That's tough, bro.
It's a rough football weekend.
It's tough, man. Gosh. Yeah, it's like that sometimes, bro. It's like that, man.
And you can feel the energy. It's just it's mellow right now. Yeah. You got it. Y'all got it right now.
Respect.
We'll be back.
Jesus.
We'll be back.
All right. Well, we did have the Steelers take care of business this weekend, right? That was
positive. Yeah, I did see that. If I thought it's talk. You want to talk all the negative energy that those guys. How'd you feel about the
Steelers did, man? Get some positivity over here, man.
Yeah, man. I thought they had a good win, man. I thought they played Steelers football. They playing Steelers football over there. Find ways to win. But Coach Tomlin, one thing about him, man, a rookie quarterback, you feel like you don't got a chance. Like, he's tough on the rookie. Like, he figure it out. He figure out what they don't know. He go at them. The scheme was good. They attacked them. They forced that big pick in the end zone.
Needed that. Shout out to Corey Trice, man.
Yeah,
Trice.
I thought
Trice looking good, man.
That's your guy.
That's my guy. I like him, man. I love the size. Big boy. Made a play at the right time. Looked like a good scheme. Looked like they gave him like a formulated cover too. He let them different type of twos. He found ways to get into. So, but yeah, man, they're working over there, like not giving up no points in a sense, like really shutting them out majority of the game. I think that defense is stingy over there. I really do. I think that edge rush is coming at you, and it's enough outside. Where it's like I think they got two corners that's really solid. Like I think they feel good about the corners. They're attacking you. It's aggressive right now. You got to be able to really run the ball and try to break that down against them. Like it's tough. It's a long day if you don't. If you can't win the sticks, it's a long day up there. It's a long day. You can see it. So I thought they played good.
And shoot,
football.
I was about to say. And speaking of just playing good, what about the homie GP? How'd you feel about the young boy going against Sertan, man?
Yeah, I thought you seen that mutant play that got called back was crazy. I thought he was. I think this is his coming of him year though. You can see what's starting to happen. You can see it. Like he's winning big one-on-one matchups. He's a guy too. So it's like Sertan's the guy. He's a guy too. It's almost like it's a 5-star matchup because we in it type mentality. Like it's starting to come to play it with him. Like you got to go see him. So you can just see it. I think that it's strange. I think obviously that with the controversy, but I think that Fields the Pickens is starting to heat up. Like he looked for him. It was one third down that almost got picked, but he was looking for him. He's like, I'm trying to get it to him.
Yep.
So it's like you can see the connection. You can see that I'm coming to you, bro. I'm looking to you. You my guy. So I think as long as this is the quarterback, that'll get hotter. I think that'll really just pick up. He'll turn into he'll turn into that super number one. And not that he obviously wasn't before, but I think it'll just be magnetized that. Like, I'm really coming to you. Like, these big moments. Because you turn into the super number one in those moments. It's about winning that moment. And I think he'll get the target in those moments, and he'll make the play. Like, he makes plays. That's what he is. He's a playmaker, so, yeah.
I like it. Hey, hold on real quick, though. I'm trying to be serious. They killing you, man. They say, slide the phone back from, I guess, like the microphone. They say you sound like they say you sound like you trapped under Lizzo, or like you're talking on the rotary phone or the next telephone. I'm trying so hard to be serious, bro. I already know, bro.
I told you I had the charm of the phone today. This is crazy. Like,
tell the people what happened because you text me what's up. You text me, so I know, but they don't know. So they over here going crazy, and I'm trying ball hard. It's to sound so serious. They like, yo, why he on the Nokia today? They like, bro, he got that Getro wireless phone. They say, yo, he got the Cricket phone. They said my man got the water
trauma. I'm dealing with trauma. Like my phone just went black out of nowhere. Like I can't even see my phone, you know? So it's like,
my dog say, yo, my phone buggy. He's, I got some headphones, man.
yeah,
Tell me when you about to
I
call
got
me.
my headphones. You gotta tell me when you calling, like.
My dog here, baby. Hey, I love it. Playing through adversity, baby. Playing through adversity, man. But y'all are funny in the chat. Shout out, hit the like button one time. Hey, hit the like button one time for the coach, and don't forget to subscribe, man. Cause y'all, hey, I rocks with y'all. Y'all funny, man. But yeah, that man say trapped under lizard. I say, oh my god, y'all are out of pocket, bro. God.
TG, you mentioned Fields though. What were your thoughts on his game, and are you still rolling with him for week 3 if Russ was healthy? Like if everything was.
I mean, I think Russ got to do like a whole week. I don't think it could be like a. I don't know. I like Fields. Like I mean, I like him. I think he plays good. He don't turn the ball over. You know, like he don't turn the ball over. He control the game, and I think he's just getting more and more comfortable in it. I think we'll start to open it up even more. But I think he played good. Like I said, I think him and GP is really starting to connect. You can see it starting to connect. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I think that's due for like a monster game in the second. Like one of them.
I was going to say, the other thing that I like, and you've talked about this multiple times when you do your post-game reaction vids, you talk about the clean operations, man, in the sense of like no turnovers. He's still getting them in and out the huddle. The leadership, even when it's like rocky, him still kind of being that like common dude out there, man. So I think that's definitely something to keep popping up. And I know, like I said, you've talked about that a couple times, man.
I think it feels more and more like it's his, you know? I think you still go I think if Russ come back, I think they'll go with Russ. Like, if he's healthy and ready to go, I think they'll go with it. But it's like, it just feels more and more like comfortable. It feels more and more like I know I'm about to go do this. Like, so I don't know. The longer you go, the more it's kind of like you stay with what's working, especially when they're winning. You know, it don't matter if they're scoring high points or not. Like, it's like they're winning. Yeah. They're finding ways to win. They're not turning the ball over in crucial moments. Or they're winning this big, like
back-to-back weeks, man. Back-to-back weeks on the road. They won, did not turn the ball over, man. Won the turnover battle in both of those games. Forced turnovers. It's like, what do we look with? I mean, 2-0 right now, man. 2-0.
And I mean, they got one of the interceptions. It was at the end of the game, but they don't ask you how. They ask you how many.
And if you don't get the interception, what would have happened? Now you over here saying, please don't go for 2. Please kick the field goal. Like, man, you know how that goes.
You know how it goes. Mm-hmm. So I mean, I think it should feel good. Like all energy, the momentum's up.
Yeah.
You know, the energy's up. It's finding ways to win. And that's really all it's about. It's finding ways to win. Like, it's tough to win in that league. Mm-hmm. No matter who it is. It's tough to win in that league. Everybody got real good players.
And especially on the road, bro.
Yeah. Everybody got good players. Like, everybody did. Mm-hmm. So it's like, that Denver team, that was a pretty good team. That's a good team. You can see they still figuring it out over there, too. But it's like, they improving. You know? They got new energy in there. New quarterback, too. Mm-hmm. So I think that was a good win.
I like it. Now, I don't know if you seen this, man, but we do have a little some people have some feelings about the handling of first round draft picks and rotating offensive linemen. I don't know how you feel about the Troy Fautanu, Broderick Jones rotation situation element. What was your vibes on that whole thing, man?
Man, I thought that was interesting, you know, because it's like, I don't know where all it came from. It felt like it came out of nowhere a little bit. Like, it's like, I know he's been struggling, but he went in there, he got the penalty, he got the other penalty. Yeah. Did he get 2 in a row or did he get 3 in a row?
It was two holes and a false start, right?
2 holes and a false start.
2 holes and a false start. And one of the holes brought the 51-yard bomb back. Mm-hmm. That was the big one. Like,
this was a bad series for him. He had a bad series, you know? Yeah. And it's like the spotlight was already on him. With the bad series, it just made it worse.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I still feel some effort, you know?
And I will say this. I know Coach Tomlin did speak to the media, and he was asked about the rotation. He said it was more so because of Troy first start on the road in Denver at altitude. Because he hadn't practiced, missed a lot of time, obviously. He was worried about his conditioning. But in the terms of, but he didn't really address why he made the initial switch in the first place, though, in terms of taking Broderick out of the starting lineup and putting Troy out there.
He said it after the game. He said, yeah, it was the penalties.
No. I'm saying in terms of starting.
Starting.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Yes, I feel like it kind of came out of nowhere to me.
Yeah. But he said dating back to the practices.
Yeah, I was gonna.
He felt strong. He felt that it was clear he was that guy. But that's what I was referring to. Like, we know in the game it was the penalties. Yeah, but in terms of, we had never seen Broderick not be the starting right tackle since Broderick has been the starting right tackle. Even we had Chooks, who made way more money than Troy as a first rounder, was on the roster and was his backup. You know, so that was the part.
Kind of like, Not the rugby, but even how you just said, it's kind of like we've seen that in the practices, but a lot of times you don't really get that off of the practices.
Right, you got to get it in the game for it to move.
It didn't look good in his couple preseason series.
Right, it's like, bro, you can't. You can look great in practice, and they will never make that. It's dudes, man, that look way better in practice than that dude to be out there. And you like, yeah, he's never gonna get that opportunity, man.
He's never gonna get that. So it's like. That's why I said to me it came out, especially him being that first rounder, like that was a lot. You know, that was a power move in a sense. Mm-hmm. But I don't think that'll be. I think you'll see Broderick. Like, you'll definitely see that. Like, you know, like, don't let the bad plays just make you
think. Maybe this week, 6 offensive linemen.
Coach Tomlin, once again, I know they're going to
see that.
They in the practice. They should be finishing up, but I know that it was also communicated that the plan is Troy will still be starting, but Broderick at some point is supposed to get snaps
this week.
You're gonna see Broderick.
Oh, I'm just throwing it out there. That's what's communicated, bro. They say he's supposed to get snaps this week. That's what they.
Yeah, you're not about to see this first. You're not gonna see this. Yeah. They're not just gonna dead off the first rounder. Like,
you can't dead off the first rounder. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's not how that goes.
We said it was gonna get weird.
Yeah, but you're screwing the offense then. You're screwing the rhythm. You're screwing the offense, especially if Town is playing good. And he was playing good in the 2 series.
This is the first rounder that has started every time. Yeah. Think about, he's been starting since midway through last season, man. We've been saying, oh, that's our best guy. That's going to be our best guy. That's the future.
But he hasn't been.
True. But we here now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. Just deading off the first rounder. Detriment of the offense.
Not a first rounder.
You can't headshot the first rounder like that.
He's not. He's still got how many more years?
They don't rotate O-line though. So when you out the lineup, you just sit.
Get healthy.
Yeah, but this is the part of the politics. This is part of these
are
the ingredients of the hot dog. This is the ingredients of the hot dog. All right, we don't like how the hot dog is, man. We don't like we like the hot dog, but we don't like the ingredients. This is the ingredients of the hot dog, man. This is the type of stuff that happens, man. If you've been in there, wait, hey TG, you've been in there. You know what this is. TG, you've been in there. You know it. I've already seen this story. You know this story.
We'll make a whole package for that and run that all game.
We're gonna find a way to get it on the field. That make it look better, and we're gonna find a way to feel better about it.
I might play fullback for him.
Telling you,
he can
take play somewhere.
Trade Dan Moore then, and then just force yourself to put.
But no, that is a knee jerk reaction, man. That's not a good business decision though. That's knee jerk. They ain't doing that. They're like, I want my cake and I want to eat it too, bro.
He's going back to his home. And we're gonna run some plays that he runs well. It's gonna look good. We're gonna go back in mode. Like, what are you talking about? That's the first rounder.
Yeah, bro.
That's how like
the first round. People you see how we treated Devin Bush, right? You remember that?
Yeah.
We'll be like, and everybody was like, oh man, this guy's playing better. It's like, no. He is going to get an opportunity. They are going to find a way to get him on this field. I don't care what you see. He's going to get you hear Merrill Hodges say stuff. You hear this guy say stuff. Everybody saying, he was like, it doesn't matter. This guy is going to get out there. They're going to find a way. Hey, Spillane, you nice, but it don't matter. He's still going to get the package, all right?
Yeah.
First round love, man.
We'll put him somewhere.
Them first rounders are different, man.
That's just foolish.
We're going to put Jarvis somewhere out there.
Hey, yo, he's going to get a package, bro. I don't care what you call it. We're gonna give him a package, bro. He'll find a way. He will find a way.
And let him wrap around too. Like, we're not even gonna play with it.
Hey, come on, man.
It's gladiator. Win the crowd, win your freedom. Like,
it's simple.
That's the first rounder. They announced that to the people. Like,
they flew him on the private plane after his name got called, bro.
Yeah.
They paraded him at the Steelers. Hey, welcome to Pittsburgh draft party. He's there, shaking hands, kissing babies, bro.
That's a G-Wagon. You told the whole neighborhood you bought one.
That ain't no G-Wagon. That's the Rolls Royce, bro. It's the first round joint. Come on,
man. You told the whole neighborhood you bought one. What you mean you not driving it?
First round, like you married it. Like you put the ring on it. The only thing you wait now is in 5 years I'm gonna re-up and pay you even more. That's what the first round is. Yeah.
What you mean it don't drive well?
You know how everybody you got this. You know how first rounders go,
That's
bro.
Completely fine. That
you know how they treat them first rounders, man.
To do the whole rotation thing a good one. That's fine. You could like him. You could like him.
You can't keep rotating that. You can't keep rotating that. They can't keep rotating. That's a first rounder.
I'm saying don't do the rotation at all. Just have 5 time and start. Broderick on the bench.
No, that's not happening.
He can handle it.
I think he's mature enough. I think he's articulating the right things through the media. He's articulating the right things publicly.
Even better.
But I just think that's still it's messy now, bro. Because he is a first rounder. And now you're looking at it and you're saying, okay, am I penalized because I was hurt? So you took it because I was hurt, but this guy, he kept his or essentially surpassed me while he was hurt. It's just a lot that goes into it, man.
I don't think it has to be that messy. I'm not saying you guys are wrong that the organization and Tomlin and people behind the scenes are thinking the way that you're saying, but you could just have Broderick sit this whole season behind Dan Moore foul time, and he's still the future. You move on from Dan Moore next year.
No, how dare you say that?
Tough.
How dare I say that?
No.
Dan Moore's playing good at left tackle. Foul time is playing better than Broderick Jones at right tackle.
But you bought this.
Yeah.
You bought this Bentley.
That's fine. He can be the guy for year 3. He can still be your future.
You can't sit it that long. You can't sit that long. You got to sit that other thing. You got to rebuild things. And then you got to find a way.
What do you think's going to happen if we sit him?
But she's saying like Broderick's not. I think he had a bad series. Like let's not like he's played well. He's a good player. Like I don't think that's his problem. I don't think this is like this is just a bust out there. You know. Like, but he's gonna go get his job back. Like that's his job. Like, you know.
But at the detriment of the offense,
health
the flow,
element,
the rhythm,
I
don't
feel like
that.
the health element is also largely at play.
Yeah,
even though he's never gonna publicly come out and just say it, it's like, yo, the health is at play, and I just think you got that. It's a lot of just weird.
I think it got to go that. It got to go that route then. But I don't think it can be like a just. I'm healthy and I'm just sit. I don't think it's that route. I think it has to be told in a different manner.
The reason why I think that's a tough sell also is because if he's going out there, or he went out there in the preseason, he went out there in these first 2 games while he was hurt, and he did that because, hey, we can't put Trey out here. He's not available. We need you to go. And he's saying, yo, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to go tough guys for you. And now I give you a bad series, and this is kind of how it turns out. It's like, yeah, what's the message you sending? Not just to him, but to the other guys.
Yeah,
it's like, so you gonna penalize me when I could have set as well. We know his arm been wrapped up since preseason. But if he wouldn't have went out there, what we have done, you know?
That was a bad series. Like, don't panic it. No. It was a bad series. Bad series. Holden's questionable anyway.
Oh, come on, man. Don't start that.
Well,
I ain't going with that one now. They hold every play.
I'm not thinking confident.
They hold every play. They hold every play, man.
They hold every play.
Throw the flag.
Every play's a hold.
Throw the daggone flag, man.
Talking about?
Throw the daggone flag. Throw it.
I thought they should have let that play rock, man. That was an exciting play, man. There was a lot going on. You know?
Throw the daggone flag. Throw it.
Man. Holden happens every play.
This is true. But
had the jiggles on the false start. Was ready to go. You know, good. That's how they talk, though. That's how you treat the first round. You like, man, hey, every play's a hold. Like, let's re-talk about this.
Hey, man, we ain't tripping.
Yeah,
keep the morale high. This the thing too, man. I do agree with like what you saying though, Deke, in the sense of like, could you sit him and will he still be engaged and not a cancer? I think that is the case. I don't think he would go nuclear on it. But I can also understand from experience what TG is talking about in the sense of, man, those guys mean too much to the organization to have them sitting. They got too much invested in this dude.
We shouldn't have taken 2 tackles like this. Then.
Now,
if we were that secure in Dan
I think
Moore.
the issue was people were still questioning about Dan Moore because we view Dan Moore as Kirk Cousins. Are you satisfied with Kirk Cousins? Are you satisfied with Kirk Cousins? You said no. Think about it. You've said it on multiple occasions that left tackle is the second most important position on offense. It goes quarterback, left tackle, wide receiver.
Yeah, but like an average left tackle, I think is a quality piece for your team, though.
Average quarterback is a quality piece for your team. Wouldn't we agree? We saw the difference
not
between
winning championships.
We saw the difference between not having a good quarterback and having a good quarterback, and what it equates to in terms of wins, losses, and championships. The same could be said for offensive line or specifically left tackle. You gotta have that guy to protect your guy. Dan is the left tackle. He's been here for 3 years starting. I just think that they wanted to upgrade the same way at quarterback. If you don't feel like you have the best available piece, you want to upgrade it. And right now, the piece that we brought in to upgrade haven't upgraded him yet. They got the potential to upgrade it, but they just haven't completely upgraded it just yet. So I just think that it's the timing of it. It makes it awkward now because we got too many high value assets there, but they aren't more value, or their value isn't producing the same way that this asset is, and that asset is Dan Moore. Now the beauty for the Steelers is Dan Moore probably got, final year. Then he'll go get paid somewhere else. At least that's kind of how they might see it. And then they say, well, hey, this will work itself out organically. Yeah. I look at that and I say you still might have questions because have you seen any of them play left tackle better than Dan Moore just yet and do it for multiple seasons? But give them time. They'll get a chance to either prove that they can or cannot.
Yeah,
but I just think like that's kind of like where they're at right now. It's just the awkward timing of they haven't surpassed Dan Moore, so he has put a block at the top of the pecking order. It's like, y'all can flip-flop, but you can't take Dan off the field yet. And I think that the assumption was Dan would have been off the field by now.
All right, and put these first rounders in the game.
Dan Moore is giving you he's giving you the Robert Spillane. It's like, yo, you're not supposed to be. I'm supposed to be this guy, but this guy is playing better. He's more consistent. He's more productive. Even though this guy has more talent, has more pedigree, we all want him to win more. It's like, yo, he ain't beat him out just yet though.
We're rooting for you. We're gonna have to go.
It's a great problem to have.
It is.
At our tackle position, at least.
I would agree.
But we also, in these last two drafts, because we took two tackles, missed out on getting a Brian Thomas or one of these stud receivers.
And that's also respect.
So in the short term, I think we are losing out because Dan Moore's still starting. So we only need one of these right tackles.
True. But if long term, two book term guys, two bookends where we're like, bro, we got what we used to have in the Killer B era, or what we would talk about with the Cowboys with Dak and Zeke at times with that offensive line. It's like, yo, we're trying to see, can we build that? Because if you got Troy, Broderick, Zach Frazier, those are three first year or rookie, dudes out here that
you don't have to pay that. You don't got to worry about nothing. Yeah.
You drafted a Mason McCormick as well, a part of the same group, so you got four of your you see what I mean? Like, you got a lot of youth and pedigree right there for you.
Growing up together, too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's a big
And they quietly map out, quietly.
Yeah.
Like, that boy on the Broncos, I remember he got drafted. Like, they just, you know what I mean? That from the D3, long hair, they just quietly map out. Like, you just got to give them time. O-line, like, they go to work. O-line, the only position don't leave nobody. You know what I mean? They do them the same business every day.
Yeah.
So it just constantly grows. He'll get better. And he's not like he's not an athlete. He's a dog over there. You know?
No.
So give him a second.
Give him some time. Just give him some time.
Give him a second. Give him a second. He'll get it done. He'll figure it out.
I like it.
It'll get better. It'll get better. I believe.
Well, there is another question that I have for you surrounding that Broncos game, specifically at the wide receiver position opposite of GP. Yeah. Are you satisfied with our wide receiver 2 situation right now, or are you longing and yearning for more? Deke came in here with a list of receivers for us. We had Santonio on. We had Santonio on yesterday or on Tuesday, and Deke read off the list of receivers to Tone. Super Bowl MVP. We was like, he was like, yo, let me get. These are my names. How do you feel about these guys? Deke, do you got the list still? Because if you do, I would love for you to bring it to TG, man. Cause I was like, yo, shout out. If you gonna ask Tone time, you ask Tone time. I liked it, bro. So I think you ask Deke. Ask TG the same thing, man. Yeah.
Okay.
How you feel about these receivers, man? Let us know.
DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre Hopkins.
Mm-hmm. Let me list them off, and then you can respond.
How do you get them though?
We're gonna you gotta make a little trade. Make a little trade.
cheap
Hey, what are you giving up
contract.
for
Has
that?
only a year left with the Titans. Unfortunately, he's dealing with a little bit of a
He's
MCL.
hurt right now.
He's out there
right now.
playing. Though. He's out there playing.
He's toughing
Big
through it.
words.
He's toughing through it.
Big
though.
words. Big words.
Okay. Anyway, John Mechie, Deontay. Do we bring back Deontay?
Mechie didn't dress last week. Also, was a healthy scratch.
Cortland Sutton.
They're about to
just played
trade
him.
that though.
That's what we saying.
I like Mechie though. I like Mechie. Mechie's alright.
Okay.
Mechie's alright. I remember Mechie at Bama. Mechie's a good player. Mechie wasn't playing bad. He just had that heart issue.
That's it.
And then he got it fixed.
Mm-hmm.
He played pretty good in the preseason. You know?
Could he throw
I
in that
kinda
black
like
and
one-
gold? Is that black and gold material?
He's a still there. I'll say that.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
Like
That's what Holmes was wondering too. Are any of these guys
yeah.
Steelers?
That's definitely what Tone Time asked. Yeah.
I think he's a still there.
Okay.
Like I would say that.
Okay.
And I didn't even see that. You know? So it's
I like that.
you know we're all on the same page. Like I think he's a still there type. Like I think the culture would like him. I think the people would like him. You know? I think people would cheer for that. I don't know that he's just this big play, but I think he makes plays. I think he's a better. He doesn't play a little guy style, but he's not a big guy. You know, he's probably like 5'10", I would say 5'10", 5'11". Whip route guy. Yeah, he's not that tall. He's not the biggest. He'll go get it though.
I about to say he plays
Not the
bigger than his
fastest.
measurables. He plays bigger than his measurables, man.
Not the fastest, but good player. Like good player.
Second round pick. Yeah.
Real good player.
Former
Real
Bama
good
player too, so you know what they come
Bama
through in
guy.
terms of like that Nick
Come on.
Saban era Bama. You got to
He
clap
know
Nick Saban. He's Saban.
know how to win.
Yeah.
Know how to win.
Knows how to win.
Know how to win.
Not
know
afraid
how
of
to
big
win.
moments.
For sure. Know how to win. Beat Auburn in triple overtime, made the big catch.
Not
Finished them
Albany. Auburn. You heard what he said.
Auburn.
Yep.
Auburn. Yeah. in their rivalry games, you know. They're picked.
Clarification.
What about bringing back Deontay?
I've seen that. Like I've seen he kind of over there. They having issues over there, man. Like that whole.
I feel like
they
Deontay
trying
will
to-
They
come
done
back
set
very
Bryce
humble.
down. What's up, bro?
They having issues over there. They're trying to
Deontay
figure
will be
stuff
pumped to
out.
be back.
Listen, they done bench Bryce Young. You got Mel Kiper talking about you need to throw away cover 2. Ban the cover
Man,
2
what was
defense.
that?
I say,
What
bro,
was that?
Bryce Young got you all the way there.
Yeah.
That
You
man
guys
said
just saying
ban
throw
the
it.
cover 2, Deke. He said no more
He said
too high
throw away-
safeties, bro.
Throw away the too high. It's ruining guys.
Bro, what?
Where'd that come from?
Just be better.
Not the too
So
high.
you can't run the ball no more. That you can't answer that to the too high safety. That don't.
Man.
My man
I
said,
thought
"Yo,
that
it's
was
not
a-
exciting anymore." I was like, "Bro,
Ban the
you
too
heard
high.
of Adrian Peterson, you heard of Bajan, you heard of Dago Saquon, McCaffrey. Like running backs are still fun. Like they both parties work, man."
He want to kill the running back.
My
Man.
man say, "Yo, no more."
Put
too
everything
high.
in the box.
Yeah, so
No
far this
more
season
too high,
does
bro.
feel like a throwback NFL season.
It does.
Throwback to like the 2000s.
Yeah.
They were 2 weeks in, but
Yeah.
we got some games that are being won like 18-14,
Defenses.
2014,
Yeah.
2013. I'm liking it.
It's like,
We're
yo,
playing
you
deep.
got a couple. 5 quarterbacks have had 300-yard passing performances, man.
Justin Herbert
catch what I'm
has less
saying?
passing yards than Justin Fields right now.
And think about that. Nobody's talking about Herbert all crazy like that.
I think that Chargers team is a good team.
They They are literally West
Oh,
Coast
yeah.
us right now, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if you see it. Like,
Hey,
they
West
play
Coast
good
us, man.
football, though. Yeah, they run the ball.
That joint's
J.K. Dobbins is back alive.
Michigan, San Fran,
Yeah.
and Baltimore all rolled up in one. That's what that
Man.
is, bro.
What'd he go get first round? A left tackle? He's running behind it, too.
Come on, bro. My man said, I'm gonna get me some tackles. I'm gonna get me a
Yeah.
running back. I said, oh, I see exactly what this is.
He remember J.K. Dobbins from college. He's like, let me
come
get
on,
that. I
man.
remember him.
Oh.
Yeah, I remember him. Let me get all these young guys that I tried to offer and didn't get. Let me take him. I'll take him.
Yeah,
Let me get him, too.
they physical. But how you
That's
feel about it
physical.
though, bro? Is you set tripping? Is you tripping? What's up?
How am I feeling about?
I mean, but how you feel about the Chargers? A little quick, man. I know you're gonna drop your preview.
Man,
we
I
know
think-
that's coming. We ain't like but how you feel though? You know what I'm saying?
I think it's a big game, big time game, home game. You know, back at the crib, so you got to protect the turf. I think that's super important. Like first home game of the season in a sense. The first, like, protect the crib. This is our environment.
First
this is who we are
introduction to the 2024 home team Steelers. Yeah.
You know? And they say you only get one time to make that first introduction. So
Ain't
it's
nothing like
you
that
come
first
out.
time. Ain't nothing like that.
I think the energy will be sky high. I think they'll come out hot. You know, I think the game style is really similar. The Chargers want to run the ball and play good defense. And, you know, Pittsburgh, essentially, right now, they're trying to run the ball and play good defense. I think this is the week of the Fields-Pickett connection. Like, I think, you know?
Okay.
Feels
the GP blows up this week.
Yeah, I think this is when you see that. And I think it's different. Even though it's similar, same style, I think it's nothing like that West Coast, East Coast. Like, you know, it's just different football. Yeah. Even though those are East Coast guys, and even though it is what it is,
it's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
Even when you just come into the energy, the air, it's just everything is different. So it's like the travel, you know, that's a long travel for the Chargers.
Shoot, they said they stayed out. They said they stayed in Carolina for the whole week. They stayed for the whole week out here. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, it's pros and cons to that.
That's still different too. You got to live over here.
I was about to say that it's pros and cons to that, man.
Yeah, it's pros and cons to that for sure.
Yeah, man.
Different bed, different time zone,
different treatment too, man. Where your trainers at?
Yeah,
your masseuse, your chiropractor. You know what it is.
You know how it go. You get used to certain things. So
yeah.
I like Pittsburgh this week for sure. Okay. Like I like Pittsburgh this week for sure.
Okay. I think you could drop your prediction on your video. All right, but I like where you at though.
Yeah, I like them for sure.
I like where you at.
This day style of play. This day time of year though. You know, and not to be like that, but this day time of year.
Yeah.
Like that style of play, like you gotta be gapped out. You gotta know what you're doing. You know? You gotta know what you're doing. And Najee's running good.
Shout out.
I think Najee's running good.
Shout out to
Najee. I think he's running well. He's finding the hole. He's running hard.
I feel like
he's a big boy.
Game though.
See, y'all playing.
I can see it. I feel it coming.
Why y'all want to play?
I feel it coming up.
Y'all are so
I think it's coming.
We're gonna need Warren.
Why
in the
y'all want to act like
I think
that,
it's coming up.
Why we can't just say something positive about Najee and leave it at positive knowledge, man? Why y'all gotta play with like that's crazy? That's crazy.
I think he's running good. He's finding the hole. He's doing well. He's running hard. He's a big boy, man. He feel even though they say
I think we're gonna need Warren this week.
Even though they say he lost weight, he's still big. Like, he's just a big boy. He's still big.
It might look light, but it's heavy though. Come on, man.
Yeah, it might look light.
Yeah,
but it's heavy though.
It's heavy.
It's heavy though. It might look light.
Shout out to Naj, bro. Shout out. Yeah, I like how you running though, bro. I like how you running, man.
Yeah, I like how you running too.
Yeah, man. This is another Naj week, man. We don't need a Jalen week just yet. His time is coming. Let Naj do his thing, man. Contract your.
He running like somebody trying to get his contract.
Come on, man. Rent due. Come on, man.
Rent due. Rent for sure do.
I got mouths to feed, man. You know what time I'm
I got things. Yeah, I got things I'm working on.
Yeah. I like it. I like it. All right. I felt like I had one other thing I was supposed to ask you before we got up out of here too.
No, West Virginia got everybody mind messed up.
Bro, that's what it was.
What?
That's what the West Virginia. He said it got everybody mind messed up, bro. Because it wasn't supposed to happen like that. That's what you're saying, huh?
It wasn't supposed to happen.
It wasn't supposed to happen like that. Wasn't supposed to happen like that. All right.
I feel like
you look cool, calm, and collected. I know you was expecting this. That's why Deke had to pack on him. He was like, "Hey, bro, this ain't gonna take long. It ain't gonna take long." I think he had a pre-lit. Yeah, he was like, "I ain't tripping on this, bro. I already know what this is."
I didn't leave when we were down 10 in the fourth.
Ooh,
Deke's like the dude.
Still had the pack.
Still had the pack on him. Still had the pack on him.
Deke's like the dude that came in with Buster Douglas. Nobody seen this coming.
Oh man.
Tyson went down. Like, this is how it felt when Tyson dropped. Like, man, wow.
Oh no, how'd this happen?
How this happened? This is how everybody felt. This is to the T, like, what it felt like. Man, where'd that come from? You know? And Buster Douglas, people was like, I told you. And it's like, man, I don't know where that came from.
Some research on our quarterback. I told you we had a guy.
I don't know where that came from.
I tried warning everyone. We
that was really
got
just
a
got
Big
the
12
ball
style offense even. I mean, you see how many points we're putting up? You see how fast we're calling plays?
I don't like y'all. I don't like y'all at all.
Hey, y'all gonna bounce back though. Y'all bounce back next week, man. Ain't no worry about that. Y'all bounce back right next week, man.
Kansas.
You bounce back. Yeah, you on the Kansas. On the Kansas. All right. I remember the last thing I was supposed to ask you.
Kansas don't look bad, right?
Kansas all right this year. Yeah. Kansas straight. It'd be a tough test. They ain't Albany. That's what he's saying. They definitely not Albany, man.
On the kids.
With the kids. I love this, man. All right. But I did remember the last thing I was supposed to ask you, man. What's your thoughts on Prime? Shador and Travis and them boys, man. You seen the Colorado State game? Thumbs up, thumbs down. How you feel?
They handled business. They got it done.
Okay.
They got it done. I thought that was amazing. They needed to get that done.
I would agree.
That was a big win for everybody.
Got to come out with that. Yeah.
The people needed to do. Everybody needed to see you in that one. Yeah. Like that was for everybody. That was for the culture. I thought the Shador drama at the end was, they blew it up. I think you still shake his hand, but
he was talking crazy though.
He was talking crazy.
You can't talk spicy and then expect him to just be. I gotta react how you want me to react. Like you can't tell him how you gotta react.
No, you can't do that. Then be the victim.
Yeah. It was like you trying to play both sides now. You can't do both.
But I think Colorado's. I don't think they're like. I think they're like a middle game team. Like they're middle of the road. They're tough. They're a good team. They're trying to still figure it out. They can be nice, but I don't think they're in that.
They not nice just
yet. Yeah, they're not in that elite like that national championship run. I don't think that's.
I'm asking, what do you think they make a bowl?
Yeah, I think they for sure make a bowl.
That's what I'm trying to see. You think they get to the 6-win mark this year? Because obviously they haven't come close recently. But it's like
I think they go bowling. That was a big one right there.
Okay.
I think they go bowling for sure.
I like it then, man. I like it. Well, shoot, broski. You know it's all love, man. We're going to spin the block, do this again. And, hopefully you'll be coming out there a win this week. So I like it.
Yeah. Come give me a phone, man.
Man. Get back in the band, though, man, because, they said you was all over the place, man. I seen it was some of these ones they were saying you was up under, which you was sounding like. I couldn't even repeat them. You know what I mean? This PG-13, we would have got thrown off the whole internet, man. I just stay away from the babe oil, man. You catch what we saying? They said you was just some bad places, man. You was just some bad places. But with that being the case, my dog, man, do your thing this weekend, man, and we'll talk next week.
My God.
My dog, peace. Shout out right there to one and only Terence Garvin. My dog said, yeah, man, got some phone troubles. He shot me the text and said, yo, my phone tripping.
Damn.
He said, I can't see nothing on the screen. He said, the headphones kind of hurt.
About 90% of what he was saying.
I low-key did, too.
95%.
Yeah. If y'all was digging what we was doing over here, y'all hit that like button one time for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel. Yes, indeed. All righty.
So what's the deal here? We got almost 30 minutes to be on it, right?
So we're going to be efficient. This is what we're going to do. We're going to start our preview. I'll talk strengths, weakness. You talk your strength, weaknesses. Then from there, key matchup, pick, boom. See where we at time-wise. That should give us about 15 for supers. And then from there, man, it's Keeanu at 430. Worst case, depending on how long this goes, we'll just do the picks. We text each other the picks. But I need Jaron Pittsburgh Steelers for life. I feel like I can go fast enough.
I was gonna say I literally think we.
Because if you want to do those now, we can do this right now, real quick too.
Let's just do the games. Okay. And just say your pick, and then we go to the next game.
All right, let me put it on real quick. Hold on, because I gotta make it look. I like to make it look nice. I like to make it look nice on occasion.
Because I feel like we're on a good run to start the season.
Let's do it, bro.
Let's do it. 2 games in a row. We got all the picks in.
Boom, it's up. All right, so as we sit right now, Deke, we are officially tied first week because that Titans game was not on the docket. We went 4-4. All right, so then this past week we went 5-5.
Okay.
All right, so in terms of the matchups, you had the Dolphins minus 2.5. I had Bills plus 2.5. You know how that went. Let's go Buffalo. Then from there, this is where it gets really annoying. Raiders plus 8, you hit because they won, obviously. Saints plus 6, you hit because they won, obviously. Chargers minus 5. Oh, of course you killed me with that one.
What'd they win by? Oh, they
blew them out. Yeah. That was my Deontay Johnson pick. Remember? I said I'll never do it again. Yeah. But then from there, I got some get back. So I had Patriots plus 3.5. You know what time we was on with that. You got lucky. Jets minus 4.
No, that was
you got lucky. You got for sure lucky.
Terrible.
No, you got for sure lucky, bro. They were going to win, but you got for sure lucky on that. Commanders minus 2. You catch what I'm saying? Hate that. That's my Brian Dable pick. Hate it. Okay. But then from there, I get some get back. All right. I came back. Cardinals -1.5. Go alum. All right. Then from there.
I'm mad about that one. That's the one I'm most mad about.
Then I had Bengals +5.5. Let's go, Joe. Should have came out there with a dub. You know how it is, though.
I could live with that one.
You know how it is. And then I had Bears +6.5. They lost just well enough.
I know.
Just well enough.
I know.
So now we're currently sitting at 9-9 on the season, man. So shout out to Jaron Pittsburgh Steelers for life. He's been keeping the count, keeping the track on for us, man. You got the matchups.
I got them all. Yep.
All right. Alrighty.
A lot of 4:00 games this weekend.
I like 4:00 games. Nothing wrong with that.
Tonight is Jets -6 at home against the Patriots.
Hold on. I got to pull it. I got to look at it, man, because you be trying to take advantage of me, bro. I ain't going to let you take advantage of me, man. Can't be doing that.
That's a lot of points. Patriots actually have been playing kind of good. They got a decent defense. Jets, I don't think are all the way there just yet.
You know, I like Brissett, and I don't like Rodgers. So
yeah, you want to do that? I'll take the Jets out of Rodgers' respect.
All right, hold on.
Yeah, that's a lot of points. I would have expected like 3. I would expect like -3 +3.
Let me get us right real quick. All right. Well, yeah, man. I'm rocking with that. So, yeah, you'll take Jets in that.
Yeah.
I'll for certain take the Patriots. That one is tonight.
Jets at home, though.
It's in New York, yeah.
Just clarify.
It's in New Jersey. Excuse me, man. That's in New Jersey. Yeah.
I didn't know if that would change your opinion at all.
No, you know.
It's still a lot of points.
This is my problem. I feel like they're way too excited about the Rodgers-Jets situation. And my bad blood with the Jets times, I just don't like how they hyping them up. I don't
think the Jets are there right now. I don't.
Yeah.
This is just more out of respect for Rodgers, really.
Yep. All right, who we got next?
I could see them winning by a touchdown. Buccaneers at home against the Broncos.
I like
Buccaneers
the Bucs.
favored -6.5.
I like the Bucs.
I agree. So we'll move on.
All right.
Steelers Chargers. Steelers -1.5.
Ooh, we are favored. Let's go.
I mean, I like the Steelers, but
you know
more than that. So.
Yeah, you know I'm gonna pick us.
Saints at home -2.5 against the Eagles.
Are you believing?
I'm gonna stick with the Saints. I'll go Saints there. Yeah.
I don't really like that one. I don't know if I like that one all the way, but I'll go Eagles. I ain't tripping on it.
+2.5.
Yeah, they get some points.
Browns at home -6.5 against the Giants.
Give me the Browns. As crazy as that sounds, give me the Browns.
Yeah, I'm not picking the
I'm
Giants.
not going with the Giants, bro. Yep, I learned my lesson.
Let's watch this game. There's no way.
Minnesota, I would like them.
What?
I like Minnesota. You
How'd
go
you
Minnesota?
know I was gonna say Minnesota.
I just feel like you was gonna go there.
Yeah, Vikings
one next,
+2 against the Texans.
I like the Vikings.
Vikings at home.
I like the Vikings.
Wow.
I like the Vikings, bro.
I do too.
No, you don't. You like CJ Stroud. You like quarterbacks, man. Stroud's the better quarterback.
Texans on the road.
Come on, man. Texans the better team.
I do think Texans defense is pretty good.
They're the better team.
I don't like that you're talking me into taking the Texans.
I took the Eagles and you took the Saints. I just feel like, I just like the Vikings in this one.
Feels like you know something that I don't.
No, think
Someone
about this.
hurt.
I've been rocking with Justin Jefferson. You know how I feel about that. He's on my fantasy team as well. So I'm locked in with him. That's why I'm like, yo,
I picked him for Offensive Player of the Year.
I like him. Yeah, I ain't tripping. Yeah.
Man, that's a tough one. Yeah, screw it. I'll go Texans.
All right.
Titans at home -2.5 against the Packers. Malik Willis revenge game. Damn.
I like the Titans. You don't like Will Levis.
Oh,
you don't like Levis. Come on. I know you're not going to take Levis. Go with the Packers. Take the Packers.
I might just not pick this game.
You know you like the Packers. I'll take the Titans on that one. I ain't even tripping. I'll definitely take Titans. Revenge game. Yeah.
Yeah, for the sake of how much I've been talking shit on the Titans.
I was about to
Will
say,
Levis,
you said they suck anyways. Yeah.
I have to.
Don't be like me, okay? Don't not stand on.
I'm really regretting this Texans pick, man.
No, you're not. You like that pick, man. You like CJ Stroud
'cause
way
now I just
more than
took
Sam Darnold.
This Packers pick.
You're
Packers
not gonna
pick's
regret
risky.
it, man. No, it's not.
Colts
you
at
like
home
Malik Willis.
-1.5 against the Bears.
I hate this game.
Battle of are these quarterbacks actually any good?
Right.
Are these
In all
extremely
honesty,
talented
man,
quarterbacks good.
I don't even have a dog in this race. So
I'll go
whichever
Bears.
you pick, I go
I'll go
opposite
Bears.
you, bro. Yeah. taking TG's boy A Rich. I'm like, God, bro,
that's
this
gonna feel
just
tough, huh?
yeah. I feel really uncomfortable about this matchup, bro.
Raiders at home -5
Raiders
against the Panthers.
Raiders.
Yeah.
I can't touch the Panthers, bro.
Yeah.
Can't touch them.
That's actually
Can't touch them.
It feels like a low spread.
It does. I would have put it at
only
-5.
-5. I think the Raiders are
I'd
kind
have
of
had it at
decent.
8.5. Well, the problem is they feel like they backdoored their way out of that Ravens game.
Yeah, but
Otherwise, the Ravens.
Even when I watched that Chargers game week 1, remember
Yeah.
I told you
You
the
did.
day after the weekend games, I said I didn't think the Raiders played that bad.
You
They
said
just Minshew did some stupid stuff.
You said
He
that.
threw a backwards pass,
Yeah.
fumbled it.
Well, he did it. Yeah,
Gave Chargers
yeah,
3 points.
Yeah.
Like he was actually carving up the Chargers secondary.
They said
in a
Max
way.
Crosby gave him the speech versus the Raiders. He said we need that Washington State Gardner Minshew, and then he went out there and started cutting it loose. That's what they're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might be top 5 or something in passing yards right now.
Yeah. I don't like that, man. Like I said, I'm just Raiders
We're
only.
not picking
Yep.
that. Seahawks -4.5 at home against the Dolphins. I'm going Seahawks.
Of course, I'm going Seahawks. This is out of pocket. Why is it spread at 4.5? I don't even want to talk about this.
That's
bro.
crazy.
Just leave me alone. I don't even want to talk about that way.
Rams at home +7 against the Niners. I can't pick the Rams.
You don't like 7 points?
No, that's egregious. For all their injuries, that's
Plus
egregious.
7 isn't bad though. I mean, it's a
actually,
division
yeah,
game.
It actually
That's what I'm
doesn't
saying.
feel high
Like,
enough.
yeah, I'm like, that's a
Should
division
be like
game.
+10. Are you saying that's too many points?
It's a division game, bro.
Rams are so decimated.
Yeah, but
There's
it's a
just no
division
way.
game.
You want
No
Rams?
Debo.
You want Rams?
No
That is
Debo.
true.
No
Niners are banged
McCaffrey.
up.
No Debo. No McCaffrey. The Madden curse is happening, bro. I'm just saying, bro. I might could talk myself into that.
I think the Niners defense is gonna be too much for the Rams.
Stafford playing.
I know he is. Who's he throwing to? And I don't even know if he's gonna have any time again.
No Coop. It's
Neither of them.
no Cup. No Puka.
That's my point. I think the Niners can makeshift something around
Is
Purdy,
Kyron
and they still got
playing?
the defense.
Is Kyron Williams gonna be out there? He got a little running game. Yeah, I don't know. All right, I'll pass on that one.
I shouldn't have. You know what? Take the Rams.
I was about to talk myself into it. I'm gonna talk myself out of that one.
Man.
All good. All good.
I was being nice there.
I like this
And
next one though. Who you
it's
like?
the opposite of what you were doing
Yeah.
with me and the Texans and
Yeah,
Vikings.
you
game.
talked me off the ledge.
I shouldn't have done that.
You talked me off the ledge.
I should have talked up Stafford. Yeah,
Because I
Super
was
Bowl
about to,
champion. He can
I was ready
overcome
to
it.
believe in Stafford, bro. I was
That's
like,
messed
Stafford, division game, nobody believes you. Why not? Go out
Cardinals
there and
at
show up.
home +3 against the Lions.
I'm an alum. I'm just going with my alumni status, if that's all right
Yeah,
with
I
you.
don't want the Lions. I don't like the Lions vibes right now.
It's all good, man. Nothing wrong with that. It's all good.
That's not swaying
It's
my
all good.
pick at all.
I just didn't know you was a Kyler Murray fan. It's all good, bro.
Out of the
I'm an
two
alum.
people that
I'm an
do this
alum. I'm an
podcast,
alum.
who's
I-
been the one that's been talking about Kyler Murray
I'm an
being underrated
alum.
this
I'm
season?
just an alum. I'm just
And him
you like
playing not bad last year, and I
you
think
like
he's actually gonna have a good
pedigree.
season this
You
year.
like big winning. One of these quarterbacks has done big winning. The other one has not. That's all. I thought you like big winning, bro. At least that's what you told me. You don't care no more.
Come
Now
on, bro.
you don't care about big winning no more. Okay. That's crazy. That's crazy, dude. Crazy. One of these dudes been to a Super Bowl and 2 NFC Championship games. That's the starter.
Picking a Week 3 game between these two teams is way more nuanced than what you're saying right now.
Wow, bro. I just did it up.
Way more nuanced than that.
No, it's just wow. You like that way? Okay, all right.
I do actually, as a quarterback, I do like Kyler Murray
I mean, I
over
do
Jared Goff.
as well. I definitely do.
That's why I was
But-
talking
but
about Murray
Goff-
potentially being in my top 10.
But golf has been to places that Murray has not been,
I agree.
and it's like you can't say that golf isn't better than Kyler Murray. That's like if you say Brock Purdy isn't better than Lamar Jackson. You can't say that. Purdy has been to multiple Super Bowls now.
Kyler Murray,
Or
a little
multiple,
younger in his career.
He's had the success the runs, man.
Kyler
Yeah.
Murray, a little younger in his career.
All right, fair enough.
But yes, Goff has done more in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I do got to give him respect there. But
Mhm.
again, this is picking a Week 3 game. Cardinals at home, and Cardinals having momentum, having good vibes versus the Lions.
So you ain't like their vibes last week. They
Lions?
was coming off of a loss last week.
Who, the Lions
The
or
Cardinals. You said the Cardinals got good vibes this week. You ain't like their vibes last week.
I just believed in Stafford that much
Yeah,
and
that's
didn't know the Rams
crazy.
were that injured. I wasn't given the full information on that game. I wouldn't have picked the Rams. Cowboys at home, +1 against the Ravens.
We them boys.
Wow.
We them boys.
I'm going to pick the Cowboys here.
No. You want the Cowboys? No, that's awkward. Why you want to play them? Why you want to be them?
Something about this Ravens team. I don't know how good they really are.
Something about
On
the
the
Cowboys
road,
team. You don't know how good the
Cowboys.
Cowboys team are either.
Yeah, they're home, though. I think that's the main reason I'm picking them at home. I think this is a good matchup. If it was
I actually
at
think it is
Baltimore,
too, man.
I'd pick Baltimore.
And I like it, man. And honestly, like both of these, I would have picked either one. Whoever you was gonna pick, I was gonna pick opposite. So I'll
going
take
Ravens?
Ravens. Yeah, I was gonna go whichever one you was going. I was going opposite. So yeah.
I mean, I really want the Cowboys to win this game. That'd be an awesome 0-3 start for the Ravens.
I'm with you on that. The Cowboys can.
I think that's
yeah.
what's playing into my pick a little bit.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
What?
Yeah. No, because I was like,
can
if the
still go
spread,
Ravens.
well, I was like, if the spread was enough, I was like, y'all win. Ravens cover, but Ravens are favorite. So yeah, good luck with that one.
So you're going Ravens. So.
Yeah. We'll go a little Ratbird.
Sunday night game. Falcons at home plus 3.5 against the Chiefs.
You know I don't pick Kirk in prime
Come
time.
on, dude.
I don't pick him in prime time.
Come on,
I'm
dude.
not gonna do.
This is redemption time.
No, it's not redemption time. It's like if you play blackjack with somebody and you say,
Come on, this is
do you
redemption
hit
time.
on 16 or do you stay on 16? Soon as we sit down, tell me and just tell me once.
Come on.
I don't need you flip flopping. You either hit on
Come
16s or you stay on 16s. But we not about to be flip flopping. You're giving flip flopping energy on the 16. I don't flip flop on 16s. Okay. I hit on every 16. I'm a hit. All right. And when it comes to Kirk, I don't hit on prime time with Kirk. I stay. Okay.
on.
Those are
And
my
you're getting
rules.
points, plus 3.5.
Those are my rules, man.
At home.
If you don't have these rules
Coming off
and
a game-winning
morals, you have
drive.
nothing to keep you in order, man. Come
off a
on,
game-winning
man.
drive against
I
the
am
Eagles.
nothing but consistent with that.
Come on.
Okay? I'm going to hit on my 16s and I'm staying on Kirk in prime time, man. You can't hit on Kirk in prime time, man. It's a bad vibe, bro. It's like a omen. It's
I might
weird.
have to take the
You should
Falcons
take
just for the hell of it.
take Kirk. Yeah,
I'm
you
not
take him.
doing that.
Why not?
No, that
He's
was a
in
joke.
prime time.
No, I'm not going against Mahomes minus 3.5.
You're
against Kirk
crazy.
Cousins. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
you're crazy. And
What?
it's prime time is Mahomes, bruh. One is definitely going to show up in prime time. The other one has a history of not showing up in prime time. Why would I? Come on, man. You're crazy.
Plus 3.5.
You're crazy. It could be plus 23.5. That I'm good. All right. I don't want no parts of that one, man. I don't want no parts of that
Monday
one.
night. There's 2 Monday night games.
It is this week. Yeah, but it's weird.
What's
They're
the
like
deal?
it's like the same time frame. It's like one's like 7:30,
Yeah.
one's
I
like
hate
8
when they
something.
do that.
Yeah.
Make the one game 7. Make the other one like
Like
9:30
they,
or
like
10.
they typically do week 1. I'm with you, bro. Yeah, because you know why I know that is because I know who on Monday.
Bills at home.
You know how I feel about them.
against The Jaguars.
You know how I feel about them.
-5.
You know how I feel about
for the
them.
Bills.
You know how I feel about them. So you got the Jags, obviously.
I'll do that with the points.
There you go.
If they lose this one, I'm done betting Trevor Lawrence.
Don't worry about it. The Jags have the Bills number. You know
Who said that?
that's what because the Bills are overrated. Josh is overrated.
Do the Jags? They have like a winning record
I
against
mean,
them last couple
they
seasons?
won last year when Milano got hurt his leg. That was the second London game. Remember, it was our first game in London. Their second when they played the first week. Stayed out.
I'm not up on the Bills chatter right
Yeah,
now. So you
man.
gotta inform me.
Yeah. So we lost to them in London last year. That was when
Okay.
they had back-to-back weeks in London. So people were saying that it should be a competitive advantage because you don't have to travel for the second game. Obviously, the Bills did have to travel. For Jacksonville, they was already out there.
Right.
So they ended up winning right at the end, little nail biter. But like I said, this was the game where Milano had the whole like initial leg injury, put him out for the year and stuff like that. So they won that one. So they got our number right now, bro. You know?
Yeah,
You said and the Jags beat us last year. And remember, he did the little
that's because
with
Kenny
the
got
towel.
hurt.
Yeah,
That's 'cause
bro.
Kenny
So
got
I'm
hurt.
just saying, bro.
I think if
like,
Kenny's and we win that.
They
in the
have
fourth
our
quarter.
number. So yeah. So
Mitch
you
was
should feel
dismal
good
in that
about
game.
this one, man. You should feel good about this one.
Yeah, I can see the Bills winning outright. I like those
Mhm.
points though.
The points are nice though.
+5.
Points are nice.
Yeah. Bengals at home -7 against the Commanders.
I'm riding with Shiesty. I ain't tripping. Oh, I rode with him last week too. Going there in Kansas City, it's Burrowhead. I don't care what they say.
That's a fair amount of points.
I don't care what they say. It's Burrowhead. And Joe, you seen Joe heating up too.
Yeah,
I'm rocking with
I don't
Joe.
think the Commanders are quite there yet.
I like Joe.
7's the perfect line.
It is too. That's like perfect.
I'm not gonna pick the Commanders, so let's just move on with this.
You don't
one.
like Jaden?
I think he's good. I think he's
not good enough?
Exciting right now, but yeah, for a game like this Sunday night at Cincy,
So which game is going to be like the main one on television?
I don't think he's going toe to toe with Burrow in this Bengals team where they're trading punches.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be like Bengals are up 2 scores for most of the game, or at least in the second half.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, maybe he does something for like garbage points or garbage time to get it around 10, and maybe even around this line to where it's like, yeah, Bengals end up winning by a touchdown.
Yeah.
But Commanders were never really in it. I'm
tripping
just
on it.
not
Yeah,
messing with
I ain't
it.
tripping on it,
I
man.
don't want to be up Monday night.
I'm good,
rooting
bro.
for
You
that.
know I ain't tripping
I don't
on that
wanna
one,
be
man.
Rooting for Commanders offense, garbage time.
I definitely ain't tripping. So perfect, man. Perfect, man. That should be the full slate. We got 1, 2, 3, 4,
we just split
5,
this 30
6,
minutes
7.
in half. We did that all in 14 minutes. That's
There it
pretty good.
is. There it is. So once again, real quick, this for Jaren. Shout out to you, man. We definitely appreciate you. You know, I'm gonna take care of you at the end of this thing, man. But Deke has the Jets. I got the Patriots. Deke has the Saints. I have the Eagles. Deke has the Texans. I have the Vikings. Deke has the Packers. Excuse me. I have the Titans. Deke has the Bears. I have the Colts. Deke has the Cowboys. I have the Ravens. And Deke has the Jaguars. And I got the Buffalo Bills. Let's get it. Let's get it. Hopefully the odds are in my favor. And the spread is doing what it's supposed to do. All right. All right. So with that being the case, now that we did that, we do technically got time to knock out this preview. If you could do yours in like 5, come on in 5. That'll give us 5 left over before we talk to Keanu. Or do we just go supers? That's your call, bro. How you feeling?
I say we go for the preview.
All right, let's preview it
'cause
up
I
then,
feel
man.
like we could be efficient with the supers after the Keanu interview. Or
All right.
if we have to, it's not like it hasn't been done before, we could
This is
show
true.
them for future, right?
Yeah, this is true. This is true. All right. So, yeah, let's go ahead and pull up the preview. Think I got this thing quarterbacked right. There it is. One time for the coach. Hit that like button if you're digging it. And don't forget to subscribe. All righty. All righty. So, in terms of, when I see the Chargers, think Baltimore Ravens, like kind of what I said to TG on the phone, man. Baltimore Ravens, Michigan, San Fran, back with Alex Smith and Colin Kaepernick, man. They want to run the ball. They 12 personnel. They 21 personnel. They 22 personnel. Like, they legit use fullbacks. But they want to run the ball, man. Gus Edwards, J.K. Dobbins, those are the 2 backs they use, man. They obviously, got a Joe Alt, a Rashawn Slater. High pedigree tackles, man. Look good tackles, too. Talent. Think they got a good amount of talent on their team too, man. When you talking, obviously the quarterback, Herbert, Quentin Johnston, high pedigree dude, Ladd McConkey. You remember Ladd? We like Ladd. Ladd's a cool guy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they got playmakers on defense. Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, Bud Dupree. Shout out to Bud. Derwin James, obviously another one of those guys on the defensive side of the ball for them, man. They got some dudes, man. As a whole, though, I just feel like it's the Harbaugh. They got the Harbaugh identity. Like they tough guys. They want to play that smash mouth, run, fight you in a phone booth. I think the only difference between us and them is they've connected for more explosive plays that have turned into touchdowns on offense. Like they got the Quentin Johnston, couple of tutties. They have J.K. had a couple of explosives. That's been the big difference between us and them from an offensive standpoint. Outside of that, we're almost like mirror images offensively, defensively, and even record-wise.
You want to see what I have
Yeah,
written down
talk to
here?
me. Yeah, what you got?
Well, first, this is going to be an AFC North matchup, even though it's AFC North versus AFC West.
Facts.
Because of
I get what you're saying.
similar we are as teams. So it is pretty crazy when you look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Both have talented quarterbacks.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams want to run the ball, impose their will on opposing teams. Both have rebuilt offensive lines. You talked about Slater and all with the Chargers, and we've obviously spent a lot of draft capital recently in our offensive line and signing guys in free agency. Each team has a tall, rangy receiver, a slot receiver that they just drafted in the 2024 draft.
Shout out the lad.
Now, hopefully Roman Wilson plays, but yeah, they have Ladd McConkey. We have Roman Wilson. Elite edge rushers on defense.
Identical.
Playmaker at the safety position. Us making
and Derwin
James. And the whole fundamental approach on defense is play good defense and turn the ball over.
Mm-hmm.
We have 5 turnovers. They have 4. It's pretty crazy. Both are 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
Both teams won a quality game in week 1, and both
Yep.
teams won against a not-so-good team in week 2.
Yep.
And what's even crazy about the quality game that both teams won in week 1, at the time after week 1, no one thought it was necessarily quality until you saw what the Raiders and Falcons did in week 2.
Yep.
So This is a good on good matchup.
Facts, bro. Facts. I love it. I love it, man. Switching to the weaknesses, man. Not a ton. Like I said, for me, man, I look at some of the decision making at QB. Just with Herbert, I feel like, just with those type of quarterbacks, man, you just the balance of putting the Superman cape on versus, man, throwing the ball away or sliding versus trying to run. Extending the play, knowing when to fold them, when to hold them. And I feel like for Herbert at times, he's still kind of going through that. It even showed up last week in that Panthers game. One of the turnovers is literally that. It's like, man, you didn't even have to throw that ball there. You're doing great. But that's some of the stuff. But he also has the high-end talent. I would also say, man, the protection I like, but they're rookie. In terms of their youth at the tackle spot, they still play really well. They're playing high-end football. But that is something that, to me, I think is going to be interesting to see how our veteran TJ Highsmith goes against the youth movement of a Joe Alt and Rashawn Slater, because I think all four of those guys I just named are really good and going to have great careers. Obviously, we know what TJ and Highsmith are doing, but at the same time, it's like, you still got to go out there and show that, yeah, we the vets, y'all rookies, and it's got to look that way.
We could say the same thing about our offensive line matchup.
Very true, man.
Guys.
Very true. We got the youth side-ish, and they're going to have the veteran type of dudes over there, man. So
we have the more disparity in that I think TJ and Highsmith are better right now than Bosa and Mack, but I think our O-linemen are more unproven, a little bit worse than Slater and Alt.
Yeah, that's definitely fair, man. That's definitely fair. Yeah. But those are some of the things, man. I also think that in terms of their run defense, I think that you can run directly at them. I think they're better when it's lateral runs, perimeter runs. I think that's when you can see a Denzel Perryman kind of show, what he's better at. I think that's when you see Derwin James and, company really be able to make those plays on the perimeter. But when you run directly at them, you watch Chuba Hubbard, man. He had some success on some of those A-gap, them downhill runs. That's when they was showing up against that Chargers defense. And me personally, their secondary is good, but I think that they're a lot better because of the pass rush than they actually are. And I think if you
who's going to guard Pickens?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm
who
like
in their secondary is going to guard?
I'm like, bro, the pass rush has made that group a lot better. And I just don't.
Their
think
top
that,
three guys: it's Asante Samuel Jr., Christian Fulton, and Jasir Taylor.
Yeah, I'm like, the pass rush makes them way better dudes, man.
They drafted Cam Heyward out of Notre Dame,
and Derwin James polices the middle, so it makes it where you got to go outside, but that's what we want to do anyways, man. So yeah, I like it, baby. I like it. What you see from him, man? Any weakness that I didn't unless you had something? I ain't mean to step on you.
No, I think those are all really good points. I had TJ going up against Alt. I think that's going to be interesting. I think we have the advantage there, even though Alt has looked pretty good these first 2 weeks and is extremely talented. But this is TJ Watt, the Defensive Player of the Year. I like JPJ against Quentin Johnson.
I already know.
I think JPJ is going to lock him down. You brought up McConkey. He might be the X factor for their offense.
Him versus Beanie.
I was going to say, who are we putting on him? Yeah, I mean, if that's the case right there, you would think McConkey has the advantage. He would have the advantage over either Beanie or if we threw a safety on him. Yeah. But if we threw Dante Jackson, I like that for us, but then that hurts us in run defense. If we
It would hurt us in run defense, but I will say this, we've already done that on occasion, bump Dante Jackson into the slot and put Corey Trice on the outside. So that's how we would add the extra defender.
I could live with that.
Yeah.
And
we've
Dante
been doing it.
Jackson
We've been doing a little bit of it.
has been surprisingly pretty physical.
Yeah.
These first 2 weeks. He hasn't been afraid to tackle.
I would agree.
So I'll give him credit there, but this is going to be a different beast, I think, than what we went up against last week and even the first week in Atlanta. Yeah, and we know Atlanta wanted to run the ball and everything, but this is a Jim Harbaugh.
Different style backs, too. Bajan running the ball downhill is very different than J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards.
Yeah.
I'm with you, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, just a different style there. In terms of weaknesses or things that we can exploit, you know what? I got Muth against their linebackers. Particularly in the passing game.
Yeah.
Because they got Perryman, they got Henley.
I like that. All right, but they ain't like that.
Yeah. I don't think they should be able to cover Muth like that.
Yeah, Perryman's a good player.
So hopefully we could get him at least the amount of targets that we've been sprinkling in these first 2 weeks, but maybe some more. And then our linebackers versus their tight ends. In pass coverage, I'm not worried about it at all. Patrick Queen, Peyton Wilson, even a Landon Roberts versus a Will Disley or Hayden Hurst. Yeah, those guys are there primarily for their blocking, but I don't think we got to worry about them in pass coverage.
Yeah, I'm looking all right.
So we could have them
running backs.
We could have them be doing some crazy stuff back there. We could have them floating around and just being athletes.
I'm with you. Like I said, I think their real test is going to be that J.K. Dobbins, Gus Edwards element, man. Like they got to turn that back. Big E-Rob week. Should be a big E-Rob week,
right?
Because they're gonna play base, and that's where he's been, shining the most this year. Obviously, we know Dom Nichols sub package ball has been more Peyton Wilson and Patrick Queen. But yeah, those are gonna be real. Another sneaky matchup I got too, man. Just piggybacking on what you were saying before we drop our picks, and we got 5 minutes before we are joined by Keeanu Benton, so don't go anywhere. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
In the chat.
Get it right, get it ready. 4:30, he's on with us. But I said Justin Herbert versus Minkah Fitzpatrick and Justin Fields versus Derwin James.
Yeah.
Because both of those safeties are top flight. Y'all know how I feel about Derwin James. You know how I feel about Minkah. But at the same time, man, we know both of these quarterbacks, high-end athletes, running ability, throwing ability. It's going to be that cat and mouse game between those guys. We have to be the ones to make, to capitalize on that Justin Herbert mistake or even force him into a mistake. And we, on the flip side, can't allow Derwin James to create that turnover, create that mistake. I remember when we played out there, we went to the game, in fact. He almost had the first pick of the game. It was like, ooh, we got up out of there, though. He dropped it. It was like, all right. And from there, we never had any other issues in terms of putting it in harm's way with him. With Justin Fields, man, same energy. Protect the football. Don't allow him to be that quote-unquote game wrecker, man, because we know what Minkah's going to do. Minkah's been balling out this year, man. So with that being the case.
You know what, though? I'm glad you mentioned the quarterbacks. I think this is one Fields is going to have to step up.
I do, too.
And match Herbert's big plays, because I think the Steelers' approach on defense and stopping the Chargers' offense is going to be stop the run.
Yeah.
So if we do that successfully, you're going to be putting the ball in Herbert's hands, and this is Justin Herbert. This dude's an elite guy, and he's going to make plays. I think you just got to live with it. My question is Fields going to be able to match some of Herbert's big plays and not turn the ball over?
Because that's going to be the test, man.
Now, Steelers' defense could obviously help Fields out and get a pick or two on Herbert, but I wouldn't be surprised if week 3 is over and Herbert doesn't have any picks and he's got a couple big plays. So we're going to need Fields to rise to the occasion here. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant, because I don't think the Chargers are going to be asking Herbert to do anything crazy either, because they are going to be trying to run the ball and everything. Even if we are stopping them, they're going to be consistent with that. But when Herbert is asked to make some plays, make some throws down the field, be Justin Herbert, it's going to happen at least a couple times. So Chargers are going to be able to extend drives and get some points off the board just off of Herbert's talent and who he is. Is Fields going to be able to do that type of stuff on the other end?
We're going to find out. We're going to find out, baby. So we got 2 minutes left, Deke. Let's drop these score predictions, man.
20-14.
Ooh.
Steelers.
Nice.
I think Fields does make some of those plays, because I got to see him last week make some of those plays. Just
let's go.
Don't get penalties on those plays this week, please.
Let's go. And
keep Fautano in at right tackle the whole time.
I like it. I got it 20-17 us as well, man. I think that we will have to score multiple touchdowns, man. But at the same time, I think the Chargers are going to be able to have some success, man. But in the end, I like Boz going away 50+ open end zone, baby. Make it, do it like I like it. You know,
for the
what I'm
win.
Saying? For the win, of course, for the win. Yeah, why not? Tied up 17-17.
Right.
Phil's game winnish drive. I don't know how much movement we get, but 50-ish down the pipe.
And a Tomlin Harbaugh game that fits.
Yeah, it ain't gonna be no 30. I don't see 30s, but I like it going away, man. 20-17. Good guys get the dub, man. All right.
Keeanu Benton time.
All right. Yeah. So now we got a minute to spare. Hopefully,
is he calling us?
Yes, he's calling us. So we're gonna see how accurate the time. That's why I wanted to make sure we was finishing up though, because
we're good. So I'll read some.
Now we wait.
Chat predictions here.
Y'all hit that
Warren.
like button one time for the coach, and don't forget to subscribe. Y'all digging what we doing over here. All right. We appreciate you from the heart though.
Leah Warren's got a little bit of a. Would you say this is a shootout?
Talk to me
24-21. It's higher scoring than most are predicting.
That's pretty high for this game.
DC 53 got a 7-24 as well.
Shout
24
out
to
to
13.
DC 53. Let's get it.
Young Poppy Benito 19-17 Steelers.
Mm-hmm.
James Wagner says Chargers 22-9. Harbaugh says Herbert is fine. Yeah, I mean,
it seemed a little
if
ankle
anyone
game.
was expecting Herbert to sit out this week,
Like,
they
you're
were foolish.
crazy. Absolutely. He's going to be playing, bro.
Circus Freak says, he's got a stat for us. Herbert is 2-16 when his team scores less than 20. That's with Brandon Staley and Anthony Lynn as his coach.
Can't win one-score games, what they saying?
He's got Jim Harbaugh now.
So they be winning one-score games, what you saying?
Yeah.
Harbaugh wins a lot of one-score games.
David Dupree, 9-8 Steelers.
Ooh, okay. Field goal fest.
Eddie Sherrick, 18-10 Steelers.
I like the 18-10. I like. Let me see. Okay.
Big Mabe and Duke, 20-9 Steelers.
It sounds like everybody is rocking with Steelers,
Except
which is
for
where's
22-9
Noriega at? Where
Noriega likes Fields though.
Yeah, I know, but usually he's the one that goes against it. Usually he's the one that throws a little, throws a grenade in there and walks off.
No, I think even he admits the vibes are high here in Pittsburgh.
Respect.
The squad's pretty legit.
Respect. I would agree.
NMO Finesse 410 21-7 Steelers. Circus Freak. Didn't I say Circus Freak? Oh yeah, no. He gave the little stat. Herbert
that's what it was.
2-16.
Yeah.
Yeah. Circus Freak's got it 19-17 Steelers and says I hate predictions. So he kept it under 20 for the Chargers. So that goes hand in hand with his stat then.
Big Mabe and Duke said we're going to limit J.K. Dobbins to under 50 yards rushing also.
Okay.
All right.
I think that's going to be a tall task. Now, I think we can keep his yards per carry at a not so efficient rate.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the Chargers are going to
They're going to, like,
stay
stick
trying to
with
run
it.
the ball.
Yeah. They're usually going to stick with it, man.
Because, like, even when their offense wasn't looking that pretty against the Raiders, they stuck with running the ball, and their defense made some plays. And the Raiders did stupid stuff, and the Chargers would have a short field, and they took advantage of it.
You get that. I'm going to get this real quick.
A few more predictions here before we hop on with Keanu. Pittsburgh Toddy 86. Got it 23-9 Steelers. Noah 23-17 Steelers.
You good, man. Heck yeah. So I'm going to do a quick intro real quick, and after that, we get you right on, all right?
Mags has it 28-21 Steelers. Fields goes off for 100 yards rushing. Luke Nessie 14-10. I'm assuming he's got the Steelers. X Concepts got TJ with 5 sacks.
All right. You got me over there?
Yep.
All right, there we go. Ladies and gents, boys and girls, we've been hyping. We've been talking about him. We've been eager to get him on the show since he was drafted last year, and it's finally happened now, man. So, without further ado, man, we got the 2023 Pittsburgh Steelers second-round draft pick out of Wisconsin, the one and only Keeanu Benton. Now, Keeanu, first off, man, alum myself, man. Big fan of what you've been doing out here, man. Definitely glad to see you on the squad, baby. I know I ain't had a chance to officially say that to you, man, so definitely glad to finally get a chance to talk to you, man.
That's I appreciate that.
No doubt, man. And, since this is the start of your second season, you've been cooking. Seeing the tackles, multiple QB hits. I mean, visually, you just flashing around, on the field and everything like that. So if you could, just talk a little bit about this start of your second year in comparison to, coming in as a rookie and what that was like for you early on.
Yeah, coming in as a rookie, it's a little bit different because you don't know what to expect, and just that second year, the difference of how comfortable I am is a huge difference, and just knowing what's to come and knowing how to take those steps to have a good start to a season. Last year it was all new to me, and I was glad to have those vets around me to kind of show me the way, and then also show me how to start the season this year.
No, I like that, man. And shoot, you've been looking good. Like I said, man, so definitely keep that thing going. But also talk to me a little bit, man. We know this was also your first official NFL offseason where you weren't running the circuit of, man, I got combine prep, pro day prep, all-star prep, and everything else in between. So how was your first NFL offseason, man? Did you do any traveling or take time for yourself?
Yeah, I took some time for myself. I didn't do too much, but fish.
Fish?
I
Okay.
did a little bit of fishing.
Ooh,
Yeah, and
man,
then,
what you get, man? Anything good? You hear me? Might have lost for a second. He come right back. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. He's still on the line.
Okay.
Hear me?
Hold on, I can hear you
We
now,
lost
man.
you.
Yeah, we had lost you. You said you went fishing, and I was asking. I was like, man, what type of fish would you get? Anything good? Then you had went completely blank. We ain't hear nothing after that.
Yeah, I do walleye and bass fishing.
Oh, okay.
It was a good little season. And then I had the vacation into training for the next year.
Okay. So you said you did walleye fishing.
And then we lost you again.
Yeah, just like for like
5
10
seconds.
tops.
Wow.
All right, now we got you solid good now. It was like, yo, what
Yeah, I'm not moving right now.
yeah, all good. All right, so we should be solid. Should have you all the way locked in. Yeah.
Went to Hawaii.
Ooh, okay. Shout out to Hawaii. Now,
Yeah.
what was now was that anything? I know Herbig is Hawaii and that's his spots out there. Was y'all linking up or anything, or was just just how you was enjoying your free time?
We got a brotherhood.
Oh man, it did it again.
Wow.
I'm about to say, where you standing at, man? Can you rotate somewhere real quick? I'm about to say, because it was going in and out again.
I was just sitting in the parking lot.
That is funny, man. That is funny. Yeah, it's like literally sometimes, man, I'm like hearing you perfect, and then it'll be like you just disappear. But we can definitely tell you still on the line, which is nuts, man. All right, hold on. Let's try this real quick. Let me call you right back, okay? Let me try that.
From the stadium, so
Let me see. I think he said he was moving from the stadium. It sounded like that's what he sounded like, yeah. Hey, man, you know how it is with this Pittsburgh area, bro. Services up and down, man. It get real up and down. He's still on the line, though.
what is going on?
All right. I hear you now. Let's see, because you was gone for a little bit.
Yeah, I can hear you guys again now. I just pulled off, so it should get better.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
No, well, you sounded good again right now. So far, so good. That was funny, bro.
I got 4 bars.
I want to say, now we good. I hear you good. I know my bars is bumping. So, yeah, we should be solid now. So, we going to make it work, baby. You know it's all good. It is all good.
Yeah, you were talking about Hawaii.
Yeah, something about you say something about you took a trip to Hawaii, though.
Yeah, just was talking about me and Nick training together and how we built the brotherhood, and we did some good training out there.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I like that. Because I was really going to ask, man, with it being your first offseason, training is a little bit different than when you're in college. You don't have the strength coach that's telling you winter workouts, spring ball, and this is official. It's like, nah, go figure it out how you do it on your own, man. So what was your training plan? I mean, I know you said you went out there and did some stuff with Herbig. Like, how was that for you, man?
It was good. Everybody's body reacts different to different trainings. And I feel like I got a good beat on how my body react and what I need to be doing. But it was a lot of mobility work and really taking care of your body rather than trying to get super bulky or super fast. So we didn't really stay. We didn't get into our cleats until really the end of off season.
Smart.
So we were really working on our bodies, getting stretching done, still lifted and everything like that, explosive work, but not crazy weights and stuff like that.
I like it. I like that.
Keeanu, when did you start taking football serious? Was there like a moment or something where you looked at yourself and said like, oh wow, I could actually make this a career?
I mean, I would say I took it serious since day one, but
Okay.
you know, like anything I play, I take serious. I don't like to lose. So whatever I play and compete at, I take serious. Even when I played lacrosse for 2 years, so it's just something that I picked up freshman year of high school and took off with it.
Now, speaking of high school, you're from Janesville, Wisconsin. I don't even know if I said that right. What, like, did y'all play,
that's
like,
right.
Okay. What was the high school football scene like? I want to say when we talked to Isaiah Loudermilk, he said that at times they wouldn't play full 11 on 11. It was a little bit smaller of rosters and stuff like that. What was that experience like for you, man?
So yeah, we had a full 11 on 11.
Okay,
We was
salute.
D1 technically.
Okay.
It was only 2 high schools in the city. So it was us and Janesville Parker, which is our rivals.
Okay.
But we competed against like the Madison schools and stuff like that. So we were in the we were Division 1. Unfortunately, we dropped down because of the participants aren't there anymore, the number of participants. But yeah, we had some decent competition. You know, we played against like guys like Jake Ferguson, who's now playing for Dallas. He played high school ball against us. It was just some cool experiences. I wouldn't say it's the best football cities, but
it's
it's
good enough,
something.
though. Y'all got talent coming out of you from there. How about that, man?
Yeah, for sure.
Heck
For
yeah.
sure.
Now, talk a little bit about, what kind of led you to Wisconsin then from a collegiate standpoint. Were there a lot of schools, heavy on the recruiting circuit while you were coming out, or what was that like, man?
Not really, no. Madison was 45 minutes away. I had a couple offers going into my senior year of high school. And yeah, I didn't really have too many options. I just wanted to be able to go to college for free and do what I love for free. And that's what I went to do with that.
I like it.
Why do you think you didn't have that many offers or options? What did they say to you?
Nobody really said anything. It was just, being from a smaller school. I was the first person to go D1 in football in like 30-something years from my high school. But just a smaller
not a
school.
lot of awareness on your high school.
They were
Yeah.
sleeping
not
on you,
winning enough
man. They were
games.
sleeping on
Yeah.
you, man.
Always. That's cool, though.
Hey, so tell us about your draft story. What were you doing? Were you surprised the Steelers picked you?
So, yeah, I had ended up renting an Airbnb in Peoria, Illinois. Had all my family out. Kind of just watching it. I feel like that was the most anxious day of my life. Anxious 2 days.
Nothing like it,
I
baby.
was watching-
Nothing like it.
Yeah, watching round one, just sitting there. And then I had to find my headphones, put my headphones in because my family was talking. Just watching it. Like, I was so locked in. Like, it was crazy. But I'm glad I did to experience that with my family. And then the second day, of course, I got a call from Pittsburgh Steelers.
Let's go.
And I was just on the phone. And, like, everybody was talking around me, too. And then, like, as soon as I said shh one time, like, you can hear a pin drop. And it was, like, there. So it was a pretty awesome. Wondering who I'm talking to. And I didn't really say anything until it came on TV. And it was just all.
Hello? Oh, no. All right, he's still in the line. Oh, man.
We were doing good too.
And we were, bro. We
That was
were ready
like
to hit him. I was like,
That was
oh,
like a solid, like 10 minutes, I think.
Did you hear what I said?
We know we lost
Hey,
you. We lost you
we
again.
caught right to the end. Oh, man.
You were talking about getting the phone call from the
Yeah,
Steelers.
you said shush. Everybody went quiet in the room, though.
Yeah, everybody went quiet. And I was just saying it was an awesome experience just to have me and my family in the room for that.
No, without a doubt. And it was funny too, man, what you were saying in the sense of, to everybody else, they're loud having a party, but for you, this is like a big deal. This is your life about to be impacted. You're about to find out where you're moving to, where you're going to be playing at. So the jitteriness or even the anxiety for you is very different than, like you said, everybody else that was kind of in that room experiencing it with you, man.
Exactly.
Nah, but I like that though, man. Salute to you for even having that experience though, man. Speaking of though, joining the squad, you're not the first guy to come from Wisconsin and join the team, man. We have turned this into like a little Wisconsin Steelers little connection here, man. Obviously 5 of you guys here. You, Nick Herbig, Isaiah Loudermilk, TJ Watt, Russell Wilson. I mean, dude, what is that like for you when you came here having multiple guys on the roster, former teammate, and just, what's your camaraderie like with you, with all you guys being from the same university?
Yeah, it was cool, especially with Loudermilk, because that was my vet when I came into college.
Wow.
And that was a guy, like, when he got drafted here, like, he was really the first person who I had a connection with that made it to the NFL, so like, I wasn't afraid to ask him those questions, like, off the field, on the field.
That's right.
Like, how things going. So that was a pretty cool experience with him. And then I didn't really play with TJ or anything, but when I got here, it's just kind of that alumni feeling, like that we going to bring you in if you're from Wisconsin. And that's what I felt from TJ and those guys.
No, that's awesome right there, man.
Who would you have on your Wisconsin Mount Rushmore?
Ooh. Okay.
All time players. What?
Is that 4 or 5? Is that 4 or 5?
4. Yeah, 4. Yep.
4.
He said somebody can't make the list.
I'm gonna go. I might be a little biased, but I gotta put JJ up there, of course.
That makes sense.
Okay.
And then it goes straight to running backs.
Like, which one you want to pick?
Rondé.
Yeah.
Rondé. I'm gonna go.
Listen, that's my time frame, man. I've been watching him. Jeez.
Yeah. JJ, Rondé, Monty Ball, and I'm gonna have to throw Jonathan Taylor up there because I played with him personally.
Okay. Shout out to Jonathan Taylor. That's a dog
it's crazy
too.
That TJ's not on the list.
Yeah, you gotta be on the team with him to feel what he brings to the table. For
TJ
sure.
wasn't TJ.
Because I was about to say, TJ ain't do what they did at Wisconsin.
He would have got drafted number 1 overall.
Yeah. I'm about to say, because all of them, man, they would stop handing Rondé the ball. It was like, bro, he can rush for 3,000 yards this shit if you want. Yeah. Them dudes. Yeah, that was fire.
Now, you were talking about Loudermilk giving you advice and being a mentor.
He left Melvin Gordon off that list.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, I said, like, it was between Melvin Gordon and JT. I had to go with JT because I played with him. I'm sorry.
I was like, hold on. Yeah. But that list is fire. Yo, shout out. Y'all got some guys, man.
It's hard, man.
Y'all got some
It's
guys,
hard.
Man. It's funny. It's just all running backs.
Yeah.
3 of the 4 running backs.
That's fire.
I had to do JT. I played with him, man. Are
there any other positions or guys at other positions that you'd have it like honorable mention?
Honorable mention. I'm an honorable mention myself.
There it is.
All right, no, I love the guys I played with. I ain't gonna lie. Like, Chris Orr was a hell of a player. Zach Bond was a hell of a player there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's about it. Then a couple old linemen.
Yeah, but what I was saying about Loudermilk, though, he was a mentor for you when he came to or whenever you came to the Steelers. You also got a Cam Heyward in your defensive line room. What advice or what things have you picked up from him in your time being with the Pittsburgh Steelers thus far?
He got those vetty tendencies. Like, he knows how to take care of your body. And like how to see around those corners before things even happen because he's been in it for so long. Not saying that Milk don't have those attributes, but it's just when you've been in the league for 14 years, you done seen and done a lot of different things, and you can hand them down. So I really get taking care of my body and all that type of stuff from Cam because, when you see a guy playing for that long at such a high level, you want to learn, one, how does he do it physically, and then 2, like, how does he take care of his body while doing it? So he's been a great mentor in that way for me.
Moats, were you on that, like, year 2 in the league? Like that type of mentality?
You said what?
Not really. It took me a little bit longer. It took a little longer. Yeah.
That's good then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he's
good
ahead
to
of the
have a
game,
Cam Heyward
man.
here.
Yeah, I didn't get that until I came to Pittsburgh. Like, when I came here, I rented a Debo. So that was like my version of that. But you think me and Cam, I was a year when I came here. This was my 5th year. It would have been his 2nd year in the league. But I feel like me and him both kind of saw the whole Debo treatment, taking care of your body on off the field, and that's what we both was like. All right, even more heavy on that thing, man. And Cam is obviously, he sustained it even, to where he's at now, and that's a big reason why his body is held up. But yeah, early on in Buffalo, no, not at all. We would read about those guys that take care of their bodies like that. Yeah, but that's big time for you, man. So shout out to you on that. Next thing I would ask is this, though, man. You had an opportunity last year to experience something that not a lot of NFL players get to experience, and that's playing in the NFL playoffs. Obviously, you guys went on the road, played against the Buffalo Bills, but for you specifically, what was that experience like, man?
Like you said, first playoff game, but I didn't make it too big personally. As a rookie, I was just in my most chaotic game, and then the game just but just knowing how the playoffs, like what the playoffs mean in the NFL, and how slim those chances are to make it to the playoffs in the NFL, it was kind of in the back of my mind while playing. But I'm gonna be honest and just say I didn't really feel no added pressure or no extra on this game. I just wanted to go out there and play my best.
I mean, shoot, the way that you be playing, it be looking like every game, like, yo, is he pissed off because he's like trying to just maul every person they put in front of him? You be just throwing all these people. Bro, you make big people look little. I don't know if you realize that. Do you realize that when you watch yourself on tape? Because I watch, I'm like, yo, you should not make that guy look like that. But you do a lot of that, though, man. They call you the dancing bear. I ain't know how you feel about that, man.
Yeah, that's a name that came around, just being big and being able to move. I used to be called Poe. Everybody used to call me Poe in college. So.
I like that, man. I like that. All right. Well, I know it's early in your career, but you've made a ton of plays already, man. Do you got one that kind of sticks out to you a little bit more so than others as like your favorite thus far, though?
I'm going to have to say my first sack, of course.
Okay.
Jimmy Garoppolo in Vegas. It was just something that we talked about throughout the week, and picking up on the lingo throughout that series and throughout the start of that game on when the center's going to slide, when I got a one-on-one with them. And in my mind, it's just like those were the little details I was missing, was picking up on how to play a game and picking up on lingos like that from the offense. But I heard him. I seen him put the fist behind his back, like, so. No, I knew it was 5-0, and I'm just going to shoot for it. Did a full slide swim and ended up getting a sack, and it was an amazing feeling.
Yo, taking the film study, taking the keys, and actually executing it, man, making a play, dude. That's fire. That's professional. I like it. All
right, Keeanu, we got one here from the chat. Bearpod asks, some of us believe you could be the next great anchor of our defensive line like Casey Hampton and Cam Heyward. Do you hear that noise, and how do you feel about it?
I hear it. It gets brought up quite a bit, but it's just something that I keep in the back of my mind, and I do want to be accepted into that that defensive line fraternity of the past great Steelers. So that's something that I want to work towards. But like the pressure of people saying, "Oh, you have to be like this" and stuff like that, I never really let that bother me. I just always been able to play my game and keep my head on straight.
That's a good approach.
I was about to say, bro, you talking like you a 10-year vet the way that you be answering over here. I like your energy, man. I like it. But dog's like, nah. I look at it like this. I hear that, but now I'm focused on this. I'm like, yo, that's the right mindset, yeah, man. That's the right. Hey, keep that, bro. Definitely keep that, man.
Yeah, respect the tradition. Want to be a part of the tradition, but also be in the here and now.
Nah, that's real life. That's real life. Well, shoot, Keeanu, the last one that I have for you is this, man. Whenever we talk about coming to the NFL, we naturally kind of go through that experience of that moment where you realize I'm no longer in college And this is the big leagues, man. These dudes hit harder. They're a lot faster. And, for most of us, this moment isn't the best. We usually wake up and we like, yo, I wish I could get that one back, right? We call it the welcome to the NFL moment. Now, you play this game, we all go through it. We all go through it. So if you could you talk about your welcome to the NFL moment? You see, you already left. It's real, bro. It happens, bro. It happens, man.
Man. Hey, but I'm going to say this. Everybody going to have it, man. And it's going to look different for everybody. But I had mine. It was in training camp, actually. It was against Kevin Dotson.
Ooh,
I was
okay.
who was the center? The center, pretty sure it was
Was that Mason Cole then? Or
Mason Cole.
Okay.
Mason Cole. So I link up with him, like, I was getting one-on-one blocks, like run blocks from him. I'm like, okay, bet. Like, I can handle this. We get into, like, team period. I'm like, okay, cool. I come off the rock. I hit him. And I got a good pop on him, got extension. Next thing you know, I'm getting chipped on the hip and thrown 3 gaps over. And I'm just like, holy shit. Like, Dotson came down on that hip and tossed me. Like, I was in the air. It looked so bad on film. So bad on film. But I got my lick back.
There it is. There it is.
I learned, man. We learn fast.
I know, that's real life, man. Get the pass down, man. Hey, real. It's real.
Man.
Nah, I like it right there. Shout out to Dotson as well, man. Obviously, we know he used to rock with us, man. So we definitely glad to see him over there doing great things as well, man. But nah, I like it right there, baby. I like it. Well, Keeanu, man, that's all we have for you. Man, we appreciate the heck out you taking some time to hop on with us, though, man. And we wish you nothing but the best going forward, too, man. Keep killing it out there on that field, man.
Appreciate that. Thank you for having me.
No doubt, baby. Peace.
Peace, bro.
Shout out right there, the one and only Keeanu Benton. That was fun, man. I liked it. We had to work through a little. They had us being technological today.
Right.
They said he was on the TG phone. They said TG tried to sabotage him, man.
I wanted to ask him if the Steelers organization sabotaged Kevin Dotson before.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Since he mentioned Dotson.
Don't you do that. Don't you do that.
I was going to ask him, should Dotson have been playing right guard on that play?
Come on, man.
Instead of left guard?
Oh, that's so. Don't you do that. Don't do that, man.
Nah.
Like it. Like it.
Yeah, figured it wouldn't be the best of ideas. It'd put our guy Benton in a tough spot.
We don't want him in a tough spot. We want him in a happy spot, man. All right, the dancing bear. We need him to be happy so that way he can keep producing the way he's producing on Sundays, man. Like
what else we got to do here? Supers?
That was it, man. That was it.
Okay.
All right.
We got
bro, we got a lot.
I don't think we've read off one this whole show.
I was like, holy smokes.
It's like, listen, we're at 457. Looks like we got probably like between 15 or 20. Probably 16, 17.
I'm down for whatever you down for. How about that? I'm down for whatever
you
you down for. I'm just saying, if you feel good about it, if you don't feel
good
good about it, don't feel good about it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
If we can be efficient, I think we can get through this.
I will be super efficient, bro.
Okay.
I'm ready if you ready. So yeah, just let me know.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it then.
Listen,
man.
Was it the podcast last week on Thursday, or was it last week when it was up to me with the phone lines?
Oh yeah, that was.
And I let us down.
Oh no, yeah.
I got to make up for it here.
No. All right. Super efficient. All right, we super efficient. Let's do it then, bro. Let's go. No. Hit that like button and subscribe.
We're supposed to do lines. I said, man, I got
not those phone lines.
Yeah.
Not we're doing lines.
Right,
We were supposed to do phone lines. It's just
I said, I gotta go, guys. I'm sorry. I got time for the super chats today.
Let's go. Let's do it. Then. I'm out. I'm with you.
How about this first comment? AJ Martinez says, "Open the phone lines for our people."
Can't make this up, bro. Shout out to AJ.
Says I fouled it up last time for sending in back-to-back super chats. Time ran out on the show.
Shout out to the homie. Shout out to AJ.
It's great time.
Maybe next week we go look at next week. Not today. Shout out. That is funny. That's the first chat, bro. That's funny.
He also says much love and thanks and respect to 5-5, the Diggler, the greatest goat chat of all time on the planet, and the #1 podcast in the world.
Let's go.
Here we go. He gives the most membership to Frank Sauza as well.
Hey, shout out to AJ being a rock star.
He's got more comments, too.
And Frank Sauza, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
He shouts out Michelle, says, love you always, Michelle.
Shout out,
Thank you for all the good times.
Whoa. Is that the same Michelle?
Oh, no.
Oh, because he said Michelle. It instantly triggered. I was like, Michelle. Why do I know Michelle? Michelle, is that my Michelle? That not Shannon Michelle. I didn't know that was Michelle. Shout out. I hope it's different Michelle. I pray it's different Michelle for AJ's sake. That was that was not that. You don't want to be that Michelle, man. Not Michelle. Steelers girl, you seen it? Not Michelle. Die.
He said the one good thing about the interweb is that all these shout-outs can be seen long after I'm gone, which hopefully is 50 years away.
Hey, man, make it 60 years. Why not, man? Let's go.
That boy 23 says, listens to a Chargers podcast to see how they are thinking, and they said the offense is bad. I hope we don't have the penalties this week so they can see the true potential. I guess he's talking about the Chargers podcast saying the Steelers' offense is bad.
Our offense, yeah. I don't really follow that because, especially if you say without the penalties, or maybe that's why he's saying that boy 23's response was see us without the penalties this week so you can see what our true potential is. Because statistically we've been limited, but watching the games we know the limitation hasn't been because of lack of explosion. It's been penalized every time we've had an explosive play. So it's more of that, and I think that's what he's saying. So I agree.
Yeah, I think they may be in for a surprise.
Yeah. If
that's their mindset this week. Javon Kinley says, does Mrs. Moats question why the cats get sacrificed when y'all sponsored by DK?
Listen, Javon. Miss Moats be digging the way I be singing. I be singing and hitting them high notes. I heard knockdown sound like, oh, baby, sing it louder. You know what I mean? Hey, come on, man. You know I got skills like that, man. She like my vocals.
The homie Kel asks, is Geno's cousin the best receiver in college right now?
That is what they're saying. I don't know personally, but that is what they are saying. And a lot of people are saying it.
Who is that?
The receiver at Ohio State.
He's the best.
They say they're saying already he's supposed to be the best receiver to ever play at Ohio State when he's done. They're saying that now. And they've been saying that before the games even started.
Is he the best right now, though, in college football? Like, is he in the mix?
I haven't watched enough of it, but like, but I'm just saying, like, in terms like, you know how they talked about Marvin Harrison Jr. last year?
Right.
They're talking about him already now because of how he is. I mean, he's producing already, but it's the size, the speed, the athleticism, the polish and stuff, the route running, the hands catching. Like, even Brian Hartline, he's like, yo, this is the best. He's going to be the best one.
Oh, wow.
Like, that's what everybody's saying the same thing. So, but it's Geno Smith's cousin.
I guess that's the question. Is he there now?
You said what now?
Is he there right now? Like, is he the best?
No, they said when he leaves, he's going to be the best to ever play at Ohio State at wide receiver. Though.
Okay.
And obviously, we know everybody talks about the wide receivers from Ohio State.
Right.
Yeah.
We just had one on.
I mean, because you got the other boy from the young kid in Bama too. He's nice, Williams. He's the other kid that's like nice, but they talk more about how he's more of like this young phenom supposed to be, in high school at 17 and he's doing it, but they still haven't talked about him like how they talk about the kid in Ohio State.
Okay. Because you got that dude at Arizona. He had 300 something yards.
Nice too,
and was it 3 or 4 touchdowns in week 1? I think he's supposed to be like a top 10, top 15 prospect. I guess that's why I'm asking.
I think those guys are coming out now. Those guys are coming out now. These guys are freshmen.
Right.
Like, I think that's what, the disconnect. He's a freshman, so he's not even, like, allowed to be. But they're saying already, like, this the one.
Right. They're probably at least in the upper echelon of receivers in college football right now. Maybe they're not in the top 5, but maybe close to that conversation. Daniel Coleman has joined the upper room.
Shout out to Daniel Coleman, and welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, I think we're doing good on time.
All right, let me get these quick ones real quick because these came in a little bit before the one you just hit.
Okay.
All right, Grant A says, the homie and I are coming to Pitt from L.A. for the Cowboys game. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You already know we're going to be up out there, man, so definitely pull up. FedEx Great Hall if you want to get the interview prior to the game. I believe that one, I think that's D'Angelo Williams that week. Yeah. So that's another pretty cool week that week, man. We're also at Official Momentum. He says, see you Sunday. Hashtag here we go. Hashtag Moats. Hashtag Deke. Hashtag TG. Hashtag ML. Shout out the Mo. All right. Then we also have Dustafus. He says, coming to Pittsburgh for the first time for week 3. Do you and Deke still do the tailgate stuff? Shout out 208. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. I butchered that, but that's what it is.
Coeur d'Alene, yeah.
Shout out, I've never heard of that. Yeah. I like it then, man.
I said this before because I feel like I've seen that city or that place mentioned
Yeah.
in the chat before. That was
You
on
probably
the
have.
Tiger Woods video game from way back when there was a golf course, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho.
That had to be it then, bro. I
Yeah.
like it. Coeur d'Alene it is, man. Coeur d'Alene it is. We currently do not do the tailgate, but the tailgate does still happen. Terrible tailgate still popping up over there, man. Steelers Nation, man. They do an awesome job of rocking out with the Terrible Tailgate, man. It's usually red lot 5A, same spot. Kev, the homies. It's all love over there, man. So yeah, man. I definitely, you know what I'm saying, if you're free, pull up. Tyson Alualu was going to be over there for the home opener as well, man. Get a chance to meet him, take pics, man. Tyson, the homie. So if you see him, tell him Mo said what up. You know what I mean? So it's all up, man. But yeah, we don't, but that is still going on, man. Absolutely. And then I think the last one to catch up to you, Official Momentum says, Ambition Live at Baja Bar and Grill this Saturday at 8 p.m. Shout out to him. He rides with his peoples, man. I like that. All right, now we should be back to you. Remix, maybe?
He says, missed the live the other day. Deke, your QB knowledge is mid. You said Kenny is top something. That moved your rankings back. And then he says Syracuse over Pitt. He's biased.
Hell to Pitt, man. Come on, man.
He's
Pitt coming off a big rivalry win, man.
Yeah, he's viewing my QB takes through a Syracuse lens. He's biased.
Let's go.
Yo, Young, you would think TG was running for public office the way he switches up.
Ooh. My man said this isn't a big week. Just, hey, man, it's just, you know, we're going to have to talk about. Let's get to the next week.
It's just disappointing.
Man.
It's just,
man.
I mean, he was pretty loud last podcast.
Like, hurt my ears
I
loud.
think it was a good, 3-4 minutes before we even spoke, and he was just ranting about how West Virginia was going to dominate this game.
The way that we can take over and the way that we are going to be in your stadium singing Country Road. Yeah. About right.
I just wish the post-game commentary was just as loud.
My man said, no, we just go to next week. Look up last week, Albany. Oh, boy, I know you ain't seen Albany. You came in with that confidence out the Albany. Oh, man.
Right. Now we're just trying to figure things out. We don't know who we are.
Crazy.
Sounded like you knew who you were last week.
It's crazy.
Sounded like it.
Now you don't know about NFL talent now. I was like, what, you talking? You was highlighting Benny and Zach and all these other dudes. Hey, it's crazy.
AJ Martinez says, I'll get TG a good phone. Today is do pull-ups in your underwear in front of your neighbors. What?
I love it. Shout out to AJ. I love it. It's AJ, bro. It's AJ. I don't know. I just love it.
He
AJ be on the R1 or he's doing pull-ups in his underwears in front of his neighbors. All right? Shout out, bro. I can see him on the front porch. With some AirPods in listening to us, man. He got the AirPods. Hit the like button. I can see it, bro. Where's Michelle?
He also says Steelers win 27-10, Najee 100 yards and a touchdown. Fields 2 touchdowns.
Ooh, okay. I likes that.
I think he's saying with Fields 2 touchdowns, one's passing and one's rushing. Next we got Keela Kakoa from Hawaii to Seattle to Pittsburgh.
Shout out to
I'm
Keela.
so excited to go to my first game in Pittsburgh. Would love to see y'all and the Yinzers. Also excited for Fiore. Shout out to AJ Barbarian, Colton, Troy Fu, and Deke's baby mama.
Hey, let's get it. Well, I'll say this, man. FedEx Great Hall, 90 minutes before kickoff. Like I said, right about 11:15, 11:30 time frame. Every home game, man. Every home game, I'll be down there hosting a live interview. I said this week the guest will be John Kolb. Then after that, around noon, I'll be over at the UPMC Club doing another interview with Matt Spaeth, man. Trust me, man. Pull up. Everybody knows, man. If y'all want to holler at me, that's where I bet you get a chance to see me, meet me. Dom is usually out there as well, man. We know he does turf watch stuff. Deke is always around somewhere. You always see Deke.
No, I'm too corporate these days.
Deke do be buttoned up, bro. He be buttoned up. But it's a vibe, though, either way. So you got options, all right?
I don't know when I'm going to be down at a game this year.
You got options. But Deke is big time. Deke big time. He's you know.
I wouldn't say big time. I think
big time,
bro. I'm too corporate.
Yeah.
Rec 7 gifted 5 most memberships to 900 Juice, Somber, NML Finesse, Stephen Carpenter, and Sean Mays.
Shout out to Rec 7 being an absolute rock star at life, and to those individuals Deke just named, welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed.
I'm saying we got till like 5:18. I think we can still do it.
As long as you're reading them off, you keep reading them. I'm gonna keep answering them, bro.
Time frame here.
Come on,
an update. I
Let's
think
go.
We're doing good. Rec 7 says had to dump gifteds on my birthday. Where in the Love Big 27 today. Thank y'all for the content.
Shout out. And it sounds like he was saying he got gifted on his birthday. Oh, he got gifted he turned 27 today? I think he said he turned 27. I thought he was saying he got the Corey Trice.
I think that's the only thing I got from that comment.
Well, happy birthday. Definitely happy birthday, Rec 7. It sounds like you turned up the way you're supposed to be turning up and enjoying yourself, man. So double salute you on that. Y'all hit the like button one time for Rec turning 27 in the culture. And if y'all rocking with how we do it as a community, don't forget to subscribe either, baby.
Doug D says, looks like Roman Wilson isn't on the injury report at all on ESPN. How many snaps do you think he'll be out there for?
Man, I'm excited for him. I think that's the big question, though, because he has missed even more time than Troy Fautanu. And, they were talking about trying to rotate Troy last week in Denver. I just don't know. I think no more than 20 snaps if I had to take a guess.
And if he gets some work and gets some production, then obviously it'll be an uptick as time goes on. Yeah. Probably get more next week. I hope so. I hope, for those 15 or 20 that he gets, we get him the ball a few times.
Yeah. And knowing that he's coming off of missing so much time, you don't want to overwork him in his first game back. So if you put him out there and he plays 50-something snaps, tweaks the hammy, hip flex are growing because he hasn't been playing football, let alone playing in NFL games, that's the risk you kind of run. So that's why I say I think he'll be on a 20-play, pitch count, snap count type situation.
We got Fish Momentum saying, Moats Deke, my pick is Steelers 35, Chargers 17.
I like it.
He also says, Moats, check your inbox. Hashtag Ambition the Kid.
Will do. Let's get it, man. I like when he sends me inboxes, man. I like this.
Fish Momentum again says, my twin brother's wedding is October 19th, 2024.
It's wedding season, baby. I like that. His brother's getting married, and then my brother-in-law is getting married that same week, bro. That's pretty fire. I like that.
Dope.
Love's in it. And when you get married, you ex.
No.
We got 7 minutes. We not about to get distracted from the fact that you're going to be getting married at some point soon. I can feel it. It feels right. Love is in the air.
Dimitri Smith, I think this game is going to come down to penalties in a clean game due to how similar both teams are. Yeah, it's not even just penalties. Yeah. It's just, a play here or play there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that is
there's going to be maybe 3-4 plays that we're really highlighting on Monday.
I would agree.
That made it go one way or another. Tito Goodvibes says, shout out to the Goats and Steeler Nation. Tito! Work on me grinding, but I'm here. Appreciate the show, Moats and Deke.
Shout out to you, Tito. Literally last podcast, man, or it was Monday's podcast, Tito was like, bro, as soon as we finished, he was up there, man, I've been missing the lives, man. I've been on the ground working. Hey, man, keep getting after that paper, man. I like what you're doing over there, man. You get with us when you get with us, but, it's always big time love for you, Tito.
Tito Goodvibes says, shout out to the Goats and Steeler Nation. Work on me grinding. I'm here and appreciate the show.
Let's get it.
Bear Pod. Wait,
we've read that one. Yep. Shout out to Bear Pod.
AJ Martinez says, Deke, I take responsibility. LOL. Bada bing.
Bada bing.
He also says, my former wife, the good Michelle.
Oh, okay, that one. Shout out to the good Michelle. Yeah, because the other Michelle, you don't want that Michelle. That's Shay Shay. That's his Michelle.
Man.
Yeah, you don't want that
Cam
one.
Pinkney hit us with the deep question here. Should Tua retire? What y'all take?
Oh,
right before we're about to sign off, he hits us with that.
I'm going to hit him with the Michael Strahan. I am not in a position to tell this man what he should or should not do because it is his life. I can recommend what I would do, but I can't tell him what he should do. I just, it's not my right.
Did Michael
Strahan said that? I promise you he said that. It's not my right. And then he went on to talk about why he should retire.
Yeah, I think he probably should retire.
I'll say this, man.
I think he should.
I'm not an expert. I don't know a ton, but at the same time, man, I know what looks not the best optically and what I've seen from him in terms of how he's, demonstrated the symptoms of his concussions. I'm just like, man, you got $100+ million already in the bank in front of this contract, man. How much money you need, and at what point is that money worth your overall quality of life, man? Because you could be the richest man in the world, but if your brain don't work, you can't walk, eat, take care of yourself, or even enjoy the money, was it even worth it, baby? So I just think you got to have that conversation with yourself, man. But, I wish him nothing but the best, though.
AJ Martinez says, Michelle, my dream girl since 1985. The first time I saw her, Michelle, not the crazy one on the streets.
Shout out. Yes. His dream girl, Michelle. Yeah, that's AJ's Michelle. You know what I mean? Be careful. If her name's Michelle, you just better check twice. And, you know, if they got baby boys, you be like, whoa, wait. Hey, chill. All right. So I go right now, man.
We got some upper rooms here. Kobe One Kenobi, Edison Cruz has joined, and then AJ Martinez gifted one to Luke Nessie.
Shout out to AJ being the rock star, paying it forward. Kobe One Kenobi, Edison Cruz, and that last individual Deke just named. Welcome to the upper room. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
AJ also says, "Oh no, 5-5. I have you guys on the loudspeaker. The block hears you guys,
Let's
and
go.
I hang upside down on the back stretcher and bench."
Oh, okay. I like that. The back stretcher is fire, but you got to be careful, man. You get locked in there too long, man. It can get real uncomfortable, man. I like that though. I like how you got us bumping out there for the city to hear us, man. Yeah. He said, "What? F your noise violation. Take this. You gonna get this Moats and Deke today."
AJ also says, "I'm trying to hold up Deke as I clean this money. LOL. Blessings to all."
Hey now.
That's messed up.
It's like this.
I got
You see?
places to be here, man.
Deke got a hot date tonight, man. All right, we working on Deke
We
marriage.
got 4 minutes.
Deke about to get proposed. He's
Or
proposing.
no, 3 minutes. I
Are
said
you
5:18.
Yeah, 5:18, man. 3 minutes, man. We got 2 supers left. Come on, don't send another super. Stop. I can't believe I said that.
Well, AJ Martinez said, "Let's go, Diggler. Buzzer beater."
Oh, I like the buzzer
And then
beater.
Daniel
I like the
Coleman
buzzer
asked
beater.
about Thielen for wide receiver 2. He says frustrated with Carolina.
I mean, I like Thielen. I think he could complement it. I think the question, though, that Tone had brought up about his willingness to block, do some of that Steelers stuff, the crack replace. I mean, it's real, bro. It's real.
I think
That is
Thielen
real.
would do that shit.
It is real. I think so, too, but it is real.
He's a veteran.
It's
He's
real.
He's been around him for a minute.
And can you do it for 17?
He had 1,000
Can you keep
yards
doing
in
it?
Carolina last year. Like that.
What
That
did he
says
say?
something right there.
What did he say? He said, I don't care about them stats. Will you do that? Are you willing to put your face in the fan? That's real.
Yeah, I guess that's the new lens we got to look at receivers with now that we're
It's Arthur
talking
Smith,
about
man.
trading for or signing.
It's Arthur Smith offense, man. You do got to block a little
But
bit.
that's why we were interested in Ayuk. He's a
This
good
is very
blocker.
true. It's very true.
Is he still as good of a receiver now? I don't know. 70 yards in 2 weeks. $30 million man.
Blocking well, though. Undefeated? No. 1-1 right now. 1-1.
loss.
Bounce back week, though.
Yeah, dropped a
Bounce back
touchdown
week.
in week 1.
Yeah, it happens. Bounce back week, though.
That's it, though.
We did it. We did it, Deke. Hey, so with that being the case, man, with a minute or two to spare, y'all hit that like button one final time. If y'all was digging what we was on, don't forget to subscribe. You know we appreciate the heck out of each and every one of y'all. Like I said, if you're down there at the stadium, we've told you where we'll be at, man. Post game, where you at? What you got going on, man?
Same old, same old.
All right. Y'all know how we're going to rock out over here then, man. So with that being the case, y'all stay safe out there. And until next time, baby.
Peace.